Welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley, and we have arrived at part 2 of the year that was 2009. Still hanging out in the co-pilot chair, Mike 2.
This is going to be the flip side of the last one, whereas the last one, I'm the drunkest I've ever been on a podcast. For sure. I now have the trying to sober up process. I'm full of a full pizza unto myself, for sure. I got a personal pan in here trying to soak up alcohol, and I have the comedic hiccups, so I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
You're going to sound like a cartoon that just drank out of a jug labeled XXX.
It's a real adventure as I try to find myself in between the two of you spiritually to be able to leave to go see 28 years later. So I've got like a reason to get better.
And sitting to his left, he is
Kevin Anderson. Hello.
Kyle Clark, by the way.
Yeah, it's Kyle Clark is the one that hiccups.
I was wondering when the name was going to come out.
Never. I hate working.
And to his left, comedian and Grand Poobah of Burn This Records, our friend.
Brandie Posey.
Welcome
Hello.
back, everybody. I hope y'all are ready because we're going to get right into it. First of all, I'll ask you all the question I asked our other guests before they tagged out. They couldn't take the damn heat.
Cowards.
Cowards.
Yeah.
What were you up to summer 2009, Brandie?
I had just adopted my dog on the day that Michael Jackson died, which
Wait,
you guys
the
covered.
current dog
The
that's
current
still
dog.
alive on this earth?
Our 16th anniversary is on June 25th. Yeah.
shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Current
He's-
dog.
Yeah. I mean, he
That
should
dog
be.
turned to you the day you adopted him and said, I will die the same age as Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Never spoke again.
No, basically. So one thing I said that, and then just like, I had been out here for maybe a year and a half. So
Wow, okay.
I was doing PA gigs and just trying to
You new to Los
hustle a
Angeles
living.
is so weird to me.
Yeah, yeah, I am. Yeah.
Like that unsettles my acceptance of what reality was.
What were you up to, Kevin? And were you in Sacktown at that time?
San Jose. I was living. It was my second year of going to San Jose State, and I was moving into off-campus housing for the first time, living on my own, not on the dorms for the first time, in a tiny place that was like a room that was walled off part of a living room, paying like $900 in rent, was sleeping on an air mattress, and having a landlord that just walked in the house all the time, and it was not okay.
Jesus Christ.
Learning boundaries.
Yeah,
in 2009.
I can say no to things.
We kind of determined at the first part of this that 2009 seemed to be the fulcrum for people in our age group of when everybody lost hope.
This causes comedy. We had this realization, like
It's true.
like Rivers and I are being the example of like two people who graduated college. When they told you to go in, they said go to college. We got out there like, you stupid asshole.
Why would you do
Why'd
that?
you do that? That was dumb.
And an entire generation of people learned that everything about the system is an absolute failure and doesn't exist, and was like, oh, I guess we'll all be podcasters and comedians in 10 years.
Yep. What's a podcast? You'll find out, son.
Specifically this year.
This isn't
This
even
is
funny.
the year.
I mean, my favorite game prior to doing this episode was wanting to get a time machine, go back to 2012, and go to any comedy show and go, every one of your takes is wrong. Every take everyone has in this specific room is backwards. But now this is even better when we're like, you guys don't even know. Even more so than our 1999 episode, you don't know.
Oh, well, with that hopelessness in mind, let's kick it off with
Yeah, happy June, everybody.
pretty much. This is July 1st. Maybe the poster child for hopelessness. We get the music video for Drake's song "Best I Ever Had."
Wow.
Oh yeah. So this is Drake's first record is coming out around this time. I don't know.
Still Jimmy from Degrassi.
Oh, they've been from Eat World.
Yeah.
It's Jimmy on Degrassi. Would either of you Degrassi watch?
Yeah, he got shot in the spine by
Yeah,
Rick.
and he was in a wheelchair, and then he became a rapper.
By
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
By Rick, the dork
Was
who
Rick-
abused his girlfriend and then shot a black guy.
That must be a Canada thing. There's no
Very.
children named Rick. Come on.
Just a baby. A baby
You're
named
either
Rick.
Richard or Ricky.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
At that point.
Rick has a fucking insurance job.
So the video for Best I Ever Had was directed by Kanye West.
Woo!
And it,
So many guys that have aged so well.
it was filmed, and I'm not kidding, in the basketball gym of an all-girls Catholic high school.
Ugh.
And
Come on,
Happened to be
Drake.
set on a little island.
It was set directed by it was assistant directed by Jerry Seinfeld.
Shit to Brandie.
Epstein reference 1 of the podcast. I'm gonna take a Waterloo sip every time it happens. I'm gonna have to pee very soon, Rivers.
the clean bathrooms over that way. So
Glug glug.
So the video features Drake as the coach of a women's basketball team of unknown age. The girls have no bras and the tiggest bitties you've ever seen, and they are stretching. The video is just them sexually stretching as Drake ogles them.
Jesus
and at one point,
You
they
guys
are.
remember the Al Franken photo when he had to step down, and it's like the funniest villain photo of all time.
Yeah.
This is the real like Al Franken photo of hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, do you have comment on this? I don't. I'll let my stuff out.
So his team is losing the basketball game, and he gives an inspirational speech where he tells them to, when that D comes at you, you got to take that D.
Wow.
They should have been wearing bras. That might have actually scored some points.
Yeah, well, you got to take this D to save the rec center.
Years later, he would write the song Poppy's Home when he says Sierra Canyon, that being a private high school here in Los Angeles, Sierra Canyon parking lot looking like Magic City, which is a strip club parking lot.
Jesus.
So I'm going to just move past the pedophilia. He rhymed parking lot with parking lot. And the sad part is he didn't
Thank you,
even write
Rivers.
that fucking
Thank you.
song.
Look, some of us hated Drake when he was a bad rapper, and then only has it been better for us.
Not just better, best I ever had.
Whoa!
It is rumored that Kanye West made this video bad on purpose to sabotage Drake. Either way, if you want to see deep into the psychology of both men, look no further than this video.
This is like the gift from this episode I'm receiving.
And speaking of the psychology of men, that same day,
oh, hell yeah.
Shake Weight hits the market.
Shake Weight, 16 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And originally, if you remember, Shake Weight was just for women originally.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so...
Now, did that thing do anything?
No, it's hokum.
Yeah,
It's,
for me,
we did a whole.
I learned about a robot fetish.
What if you got one of these and then one of those lap bands from the 50s that jiggle your tummy around at the same time?
That's what I was going to say. We did a whole episode about quack medical devices.
Oh, yeah.
Lest you think that ever went away.
You can still find these at Goodwill all the
They're
time.
yeah, you
everywhere
can.
at Goodwill.
Yeah, they're everywhere. It's
There
amazing.
were so many.
I know.
Well, the fun part is, lest homosexual men be left out of the whole shake weight thing.
Sure.
Less than a month later, they introduced shake weight for men, and it was a bunch of
Yeah.
beefcake dudes just being like, like,
Do we have a commercial for that one?
Yes.
oh
Shake
yeah, it's
for
out
me.
there. I'll throw it up on the Discord
Okay,
so people
cool.
can see it. But yeah, it's out there.
God damn.
But also the same day, because we're very limited in terms of our fast food innovations in 2009. But we did
Damn.
get this commercial.
Bad soda year too.
Yeah, bad soda year, bad fast food
Sobering out because of our bad soda year.
year. But we did get this commercial from Hardee's.
Today we're out finding out what type of holes people prefer.
Oh, my God.
Or Hardy's new biscuit holes.
B-hole.
Yeah?
B-hole has it over the A-hole.
What do you like about
Shut the fuck up.
This you couldn't make this today.
It's too woke. It's too woke now.
Hey, they made comedy legal again, guys.
The A-hole is better than the A-hole.
Did Carl's Jr. have these two or just Hardee's?
I believe. I mean, I assume both.
I know.
I like the idea that this is where I learned Hardee's is the scummy one.
Yeah, Hardee's is the one that has butthole nuggets.
Yeah.
And then Carl's Jr. has like I don't know, they have some fancy names for it.
Also, for totally separate reasons, those have been discontinued, yes?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sure?
Well, and
Probably because
Checking
of
for
the,
someone.
the commercial.
It made you think of an asshole when you were buying.
Yeah, you get it?
Yeah.
Did you get it, guys? Did you get
B-holes
it?
and A-holes.
Yeah,
It's like,
B-holes and A-holes.
That's the thought I want to have in my head when I'm ordering
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, I want to think about shit when I'm eating.
Shout out to Christine Little's recent comedy album where she was on a dating app and someone's question was, "What is your last desired meal?" And the person had posted ass.
2009, the beginning of eating ass.
Oh, is that true?
Okay, I have the vague memory.
You said that really confidently.
I know.
I have a
know,
vague
I'm a
memory in
liar.
college of rambling and someone like, "Guys, licking butts, that's the future."
That's a time travel.
When girls came out, I had to really be silent but like smug.
Analingus. Bye. Also, it's worth mentioning to your point.
Trading asshole futures.
Worth mentioning, to your point about Hardy's being the scummy one, they are in all of like the more like religious areas like Saudi Arabia and South Carolina. So it's weird.
Oh,
that
wow.
yeah.
Love that you compared those two places because that is accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
July 7th, one of the worst songs ever written is released. Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
Oh, they don't deserve
How are
that.
we supposed to sell cell phones?
Well, not just that, but also, basic brides.
Yeah.
First dances all around.
Have you heard the rest of the album though?
No.
No,
why?
it's weird because it sounds like I'm saying it sounds so different than this song in a lot of ways. Like they sound like they're like a chanting cult. Like they sound like a family cult band.
So they're like if Marcy Playground was the polyphonic
Sort of.
spring.
That's exactly correct.
So I worked on a web show where we filmed an episode, like a piece in their studio. We were filming like a fake rapper, and the only place we could get that had a studio in Hollywood was one of the Magnetic Zeros.
One of the zeros.
Yes, not Edward Sharpe, but one of the Magnetic Zeros led us into their studio. I just remember because they had a really nice cassette tape 4-tracker, which you don't see very often.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to talk about that, and the guy was not there, and no one gave a fuck.
Nope.
So I just had to direct a scene and leave.
well,
He was out buying mason jars.
That's absolute. Like it was weird. Like it's like when my parents used to buy dune buggy parts from the Manson family. This felt very like the millennial version of that.
well, annoyingly, I found out there is no Edward Sharpe.
Really?
They just called the band that. The lead singer.
The lamest Kaiser
The
Soze.
magnetic, just solo Magnetic Zeros is a less annoying band name.
Well, the guy Edward Sharpe was the main character in his fantasy fiction that he wrote.
Fuck off.
Oh man.
So,
This is
hate
like a
this.
Hootie and the Blowfish situation.
don't call me Edward.
Yeah.
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 I'll call you Edward and you'll fucking like
Fucking
it.
Darius calling him, going like, "Welcome to hell." Also, you want a bacon ranch cheeseburger?
And a new Dell.
Dude, you're getting Adele.
Yeah. And Edward Sharpe of the Magnetic Zeros.
Dude, you're getting a CD you don't want.
Well, that same day, speaking of things that are really annoying, it's also the day we get.
Oof. This was such an era. This
is-
LMFAO's Shots.
Shots
featuring Little John.
Okay,
John.
hang on. Hold on. I'm really excited. I did not know this was happening. So, at my job, my current job I have right now, at a certain point
You're
in
a
the day,
cop, right?
Well played, sir. Well played. I tell my kids during my job to line up on the fence, and I chant, fence, 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 fence. I've been doing this for 2 years. No one in that time that I work with, I remind you, I am 8 years older than my oldest coworker, has any idea what this song is. I have told several people, and they still are like, I have forgotten the words as you say them. It is my most millennial moment I have had working with 2 generations below me of young people is that the song Shots means nothing.
And
to
it
me.
became Fence.
And now what's even better is now I've been doing it long enough that the kids fucking chant it.
Yeah.
hell
And they're
yeah.
doing the perfect fucking Shots rhythm.
They
They
got
get
it.
it.
It's kind of a perfect.
Or do they also go, everybody?
Sometimes, because I'm like, all right, everybody, fence, fence, fence,
Fence, fence, fence, fence.
And so, like, it's truly, I am just doing the Little John thing with 1 word difference, and 0 people are aware or could give 2 fucks.
This is like that movie Yesterday where
Yes,
no one remembers the
right.
Beatles.
That's genuinely what it feels like, Kevin. But instead, it's Little John, and I remember him. I remember the one time he was nice to me when I met him, and I was like, well, now I'm a Little John fan forever. Also, the Chappelle Show bit is kind of just who he is.
So LMFAO releases Party Rock.
Love that song.
Yeah, that's their album. LMFAO is a duo from the Pacific Palisades made up of Red Foo and his nephew, Sky Blue.
So 2 airlines.
Yeah, well, so
Hey, Red Foo Airlines is wonderful. Their credit card has a lot of value.
A flu or the B flu?
Beef food nuggets.
So the term industry plant was not yet popularized online, but boy, this
They
is the
were.
very definition of it. Red Foo is the youngest child of Motown Records founder Berry Gordy, and Sky Blue is Berry Gordy's grandson.
Yes.
So,
Oh, my favorite line. I love that you have that lyric pulled up.
oh, I had to. So many memorable lines in this song. Shots,
Everybody.
shots, and everybody. But if you want to look for actual lyrics, there's a line: The ladies love us when we bring shots. They need an excuse to suck our cocks. That's right. This was one of the largest songs in the whole year.
So, like I said, I was in college.
Oh, yeah.
And this was just imagine a frat party where all the men in the room are screaming that line over a beer pong table.
So much date rape happened.
It's the most scariest fucking. It's an A24 movie. I'm horrified.
This is also the year of I Love College by Asher Roth.
One of the worst things humanity has produced.
Yeah. So,
I sometimes make it a long time before I remember that existed. And now you've set me back. My workplace incidents is back to zero.
Asher Roth Remembrance 0.
I'm realizing that I think LMFAO and Black Eyed Peas are the same band.
Oh.
I know that's not true.
I'm gonna be honest.
have
I
believed
drunkenly did that with who did I do it with Rivers with Flo Rida
With Flo
earlier.
Rida, the Black Eyed
I
Peas.
was in my blackout period on the Four LOKO.
The song right now.
Brandie, random question.
Yeah.
So this, I was talking because it's the difference in age between Keith and I realized is like this is me going almost exclusively to like underground band shows.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very weird to me. This is maybe my least aware pop music moment because I am at bomb music industry and AJJ shows every weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I know very little actual pop music this because I'm out of college.
Yeah.
Real Big Fish is literally at my open mic every week.
Yeah.
I do
What?
not.
It's such
You
a
can't just
weird
say that.
window.
That used to happen. It was
That's
pretty cool.
amazing. I
It was
love
pretty cool.
them. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I literally just used to. That's what used to happen. So I just like
So
literally.
sometimes I have to
yeah.
Byron Allen a little bit of this.
Yeah.
So, Brandie, what do you?
I need Kevin to remember who is cool.
July 10th.
Fergie. The coolest.
We've already discussed the Fergie stock market in here.
Oh, yeah. July 10th, Bruno is released in theaters, the follow-up to Borat.
Oh,
Yeah.
That movie stings.
Yeah, I was
is that the one where it's like I'm gay?
Yeah.
All right,
the,
cool.
the movie Gay Panic, the movie?
Yeah, exactly. Which, when weaponized against the correct
Sure.
people, I will say, watching Dolly G show and him coming back from a segment going, I'm here in the gayest place in the United States, Alabama, and being on the beach and making guys wrestle each other and then announce that it's Austrian gay TV and them going, what the what? And then like, getting, it's
That's
amazing.
pretty
You mean Austrians are gonna think I'm gay?
Yeah. But then by the time the movie comes out, it's almost like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like the Ali G show's way before this.
Oh, way before
Way
it. And
before.
also, Borat is untoppable.
Yes.
You should have
Yeah.
retired
Yeah.
after
Yes,
that. It was that
absolutely.
funny.
No, but he made a bunch of really good movies.
The one where he's like Oasis or
I
something.
can't even finish it. He made the
know.
fucking.
What about he's probably doing like a documentary about why Israel is right now?
But he's doing it as Freddie Mercury.
My husband.
My bike, my bicycle.
I broke Kyle a little.
Kept that down. I kept that Dr. Pepper off of Rivers Road.
For the listeners, Kyle just threw up everywhere.
That was.
That's why I get
That's
sugar
the most
free.
focused I've been. That sobered me up quite a bit. Took all the focus I've ever had. That's how much I love Rivers. This is like the one place where I won't pratfall ruin something.
So
It was that there was a little bit of church lady in My Husband.
My husband.
Husband. Because trying to say it like wife, it's hard. It's difficult.
Yeah,
Like,
you
the
can't-
word won't let it happen. Like,
too
the
many
you.
syllables.
Yeah.
My husband.
Everyone at home, try it right now.
Yeah, pause the podcast. Try this in a mirror for 20 minutes.
July 14th, this is my 23rd birthday. And to celebrate, speaking of songs that I hate more than any other, this comes out on my
I'm
birthday.
excited.
Ooh.
Hey, high five me. This is a song that I was like, maybe I kill myself to this.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute. You can't be against Phoenix
No.
for this.
You remember how I talked about that Bevmo playlist where I was like, I understand violence in the workplace? This is number one. Sex on Fire is only beaten by this. There is maybe no song I hate more than
You're
this.
the fireplace. It's
There
like a
is
band that
lost chunk of a This Is Rad episode on a boat, no less, where we had to cut out an extended conversation where we're like, this is libel.
a band that dared to
Accuse them
ask,
of war crimes.
a band that dared to ask, what if Death Cab for Cutie was worse and weaker and softer? What if it was little baby music?
Honestly, when I heard this,
Soy
that
boys.
honestly, when I heard this, that was I was like, weren't we done with Death Cab
Yeah.
for Cutie? Why did we bring them back?
Why is he doing a
shittier?
third thing?
Wasn't he dubbed the bedroom Beethoven because he'd done the whole thing on a laptop?
Hey, you know who did that? Fucking the guy from Boston. Fuck you.
And the streets.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Adam Young, also known as the Bedroom Beethoven. This is my song Fireflies from my band L City.
I
Like,
just
good
want to
God,
like,
there's so
burn
many
you with a
awful
flamethrower.
things.
Like, just like it's weird how I have no empathy for it. It's
No.
just it is a
Zero.
pure
Fucking
and some of that
smoking.
is because of Bevmo, and I can admit that it changes nothing.
Smoking, peace of mind, fucking more than a feeling. All of those songs are just one guy. Boston, whatever his name is.
John Boston.
John
Boston.
I did want to point out because when I was working at the radio station when this came into us, I believe it was our friend Casey who told me that this line, because I'd get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning
Yep,
bugs
that's the
as
one.
they try to teach me how to dance. He pointed out that means that 1 in every 10 lightning bug turned him down for a hug.
Love that.
So, just wanted to point that out.
Oh,
That's the that lyric is so bad.
I hate it. So
I want
much.
little bug
Like-
hugs. Like, you mean little bug hugs?
The lightning
Fucking-
bugs are all dying, and I do blame this song.
Yeah.
I do.
This might be only number 2 to miss you for songs I hate deepest in my heart.
Bug zapper sales through the roof.
Yeah, it made people really pro deforestation. Just like, well, that song sucks so much, we don't want lightning
Fucking
bugs anymore.
Blues Clues
Just
ass
hear
music.
this and Sex on Fire every 35 minutes for a 5-hour shift.
The one thing is, at least nobody does this at karaoke. Sex on Fire is done at karaoke every goddamn day.
You know, I mean, we're living in a real golden age of Sex on Fire. Versus this song is sort of like not assaulting anyone.
So just 2 days later, 59-year-old Harvard professor Henry Louis Gates Jr. returned from a trip to China and had some difficulty entering his home. And a neighbor spotted him trying to open the door and called the cops. Sergeant James Crowley of the Cambridge Police Department responded. Gates, an African-American, believed that he was being racially profiled. They had some words, and Crowley arrested him for disorderly conduct. So Crowley later revealed to Gates that he had feared there might be another black man upstairs that could have rushed him and killed him at any moment. President Obama is criticized for saying that the officer acted stupidly, and on July 30th, in an effort to smooth the whole thing over, Obama invited the officer and Gates to a private cordial meeting in the White House
I
Rose Garden.
remember this.
The beer summit.
Yes, the beer summit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jesus, I forgot all about this.
So just to catch y'all up, this year starts with Fruitvale Station.
Oh yeah,
That is
2 hours
Kugler.
into the school.
2 hours into 2009, we're barreling towards Ferguson at a fucking alarming rate. But you know what's going to make it all better? And by the way, I found out their drink order. Obama had a Bud Light. Okay, frat boy, weirdo.
It's such a weird.
Gates had a Sam Adams Light. Okay, he's an old man from Boston. I kind of get that, playing politics. Biden had a non-alcoholic beer called Buckler.
Jesus.
And Crowley had Blue Moon, which is what I used to drink, and
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
really
good beer.
like beer.
Unfiltered Bud Light. That's all it is.
It's for people that don't really like beer that much.
Yeah, they like
Yeah.
orange juice.
Yeah.
I do. That's
Exactly.
what I drank at the time.
Yeah.
I hope this man got paid to do that. I would have been like, you have to fire a nuke at my house to make me come shake hands with this motherfucker.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
Oh my God.
And
And have one beer.
yeah.
like it's not even they got drunk or anything. They had a bad beer.
To be
Oh,
fair,
yeah.
now they would just execute the person on television.
yeah.
To be fair, yeah.
And it would be divisive.
This is what a tiny band-aid of a moment. What
Yes.
a tiny band-aid.
Oh
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
and people at the time said as much too. They're like, "Are
Yeah.
you fucking serious? This guy's a goddamn psycho. Get him off the fucking force."
Yeah.
Henry Louis Gates is like in his 60s at this point. Like he's an old man, and so the fact
Yeah.
that this cop was like, "Oh no, any minute they're gonna just come start." Come
There might
flying
be
out of the
his
house."
old wife might be in there.
Yeah, literally. So fuck that guy. But anyway, yeah, Henry Louis Gates now most famous for the show Finding Your Roots, where he analyzes DNA, and that's how he found out that Larry David and Bernie Sanders are actually distantly related on that show.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
July 17th, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince comes out, and also 500 Days of Summer
I
comes
accidentally
out.
saw this Harry Potter movie like 4 times in goddamn theaters because every group of people I went to go hang out with had not seen it in a row. Like, I'd never seen it since because I'm good. Saw it 3 times in 4 days. Never again.
This is the one where Snape kills Dumbledore, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa, spoiler!
Come at me,
Do you-
bitch.
do you
I saw
remember
it 3
those
times. I
videos,
had
though?
no memory
Yes.
of that. The guy driving by was like,
So crazy. People just wailing in
So
despair when people drive by a Barnes & Noble and go, Snake kills Dumbledore!
I will say
So
this,
funny.
just to continue to reference other people's stand-up bits I enjoy. Eric Charles Nielsen has the bit about he saw somebody in a shirt that said, I cried when Snape lied or whatever, and then I cried when Snape died. And he just made a shirt that said, I died when Snape died. On the back it just says, I'm Snape.
Can I tell you about a mug I saw, Kyle?
Please.
I saw a mug that said, I only became a police officer because my Hogwarts letter never arrived.
I saw this too. You shared this.
I did
shared
share this.
and
I
I
did
thought
share
about it
this.
for a good 2 hours. I had to stare out a window and drink a glass of scotch and throw it in the fireplace after this.
And then I saw it was personalized on the other side. It said Emma, and it was a cop with
It's a
wand.
lady cop.
And I was like, there's no way that Emma's not the worst human being alive.
Oh, yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, Emma's going to drink a beer at Trump's house. For sure.
Emma's
for
going to
like
do
half a
Dexedrine
second-
at Trump's house.
Half a second, I did clock Emma at like a Kohl's once, though.
Oh,
Like if I'm being
Yes.
fully transparent.
yeah, Emma became a Karen eventually.
Oh, yeah. Emma's will naturally evolve into their final
you
form.
die a cop or live long enough to become a Karen.
After they take your gun away because you killed somebody.
Yeah.
They go, hey, you, don't do that. Give me your gun,
Yeah,
you old
you
so-and-so.
can't do that. You're a woman. We keep the men on the force.
I
Fuck
still
up
think
once,
the women should buy guns movement really needs to get moving. We really want to get that last part of the Constitution out of here.
I tapped out with the books on 3, and then I've only seen the first 2 Harry Potters. So I have no clue. I know
I saw the 2 bad Harry Potter movies.
Hey.
The third
You know,
one's very good.
I-
The other one's quite good.
I think it was on in the background at some point. I believe Gary Oldman's in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Gary
okay.
Oldman plays
His cool
Lupin.
uncle.
He's the werewolf dude.
Oh, okay, right on.
Inaccurate.
no,
No, that's I'm sorry. You're right.
Black.
You're right.
The
I was
uncle.
incorrect. There's other guy.
Sirius Black.
Yeah, Sirius
Huh?
Black.
Who's the
do
British
remember
guy?
that.
that
In the
plays-
books, his name is Seriously.
Seriously.
And his brother.
And his
Like-
brother for real.
His brother ridiculously.
Ridiculously.
Anybody ever see 500 Days of Summer? That's one of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
That was one of those
I-
great movies for people that thought they were deep at the end of high school.
I liked it when I was very margarita drunk once off a breakup, and then I woke up the next day and was like, oh, I had a horrible dream where I liked 500 Days of Summer.
She likes the same bands as me. We're probably in love. Why isn't she loving me?
Another great example of a movie that plays music I like and I hate.
And Zoe Deschanel going, I like Ringo because no one else likes Ringo.
I do still.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I will
Two
say-
people I would never hang out with. I hate them both. Hate them both.
But look,
deeply.
she is the kind of lady who would be girlfriends with a cocaine dealer I knew,
I know.
who I'd have a little crush on.
100%.
All of my guy friends have had a crush on Zoe Deschanel.
If she was a deeply broken stand-up comic, but like it was the same person, then you'd be like, oh,
Go
that's
on.
yeah, that's your type.
Hey, they could also be a writer or improviser.
Oh yeah, I don't want to pitch. I don't want to
please,
tie them
please
down.
Keep it open to the wider breadth of also terrible life decisions.
Magnolia.
Considering adding video essayists.
Front facing.
Front facing.
I love a front facing woman.
An FF dub.
Yeah.
Ooh, talk about BoJack Horseman slower, baby.
July 21st, Magnolia Electric Company releases their 3rd and final album, Josephine.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Grace and Whippoorwill, 2 of the most beautiful songs ever written. Steve Albini on the 1s and 2s for that one. Also, R.I.P.
Respect.
Jason Molina would finally drink himself to death on March 16th, 2013 at the age of 39.
Wow.
I went to go see him on this tour, and I did manage to get this for the college radio station.
Hey, this is Jason Molina from the Magnolia Electric Company. You're listening to WEGL 91.1 in Auburn.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
in case you doubt how fucked up he was, I was wearing a shirt that said WEGL 91.1 FM Auburn, and I was like, just say what's on this, and he fucked it up about 6 times. But yeah,
That
fucking
means the country music's good.
dude, one of my all-time favorite bands. And shout out to Jason Groff, who plays guitar for them. He was always really cool to me. July 31st, and this might have had some impact. Funny People is released. Well,
Laughs per minute. 500 laughs per minute.
well, I've just never
500
seen.
days per laugh.
I've just. It's like it's a half baked cookie. You're like, well, part of this is good.
I like part of it a lot.
Has anybody
half?
watched it recently?
No.
I keep kind of putting
In the last couple years, yeah, like the last couple years, I've revisited
I am
it.
curious how the first half will play given the nature of my life.
Yeah.
The minor stumble there made that so sad, given the rare nature of my life. No, I think that first half, I think where it loses the thread is when like
The second movie starts.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, we forgot to roll credits. Run the sequel.
Oh shit! I forgot to put Leslie Mann in that. I forgot to put my wife in this. Hold on, let's do another movie real quick.
Eric Bana, what are you doing here? Get out there.
Eric Bana, you're huge. Why are you here?
I got tricked into a date at this movie.
shit.
Oh, really?
I thought I was just hanging out with somebody, and then they were like, I'll get the tickets. Oh, do you want anything? Will we do something after? And I was like, I just bitched about this movie for 2 hours in the parking lot afterwards. Thank you, funny people, for getting me. I was so enraged that he was clearly like, okay, not a date. Got it. I'll see you at the open mic later.
I'm going to throw this out, though.
The lead singer of Real Big Fish.
The, like, weird process. A movie that came out in that window of so many people who would become comedians in that moment, and yet I would say has almost no actual impact on the stand-up comedy movement that follows it.
Yes, truly. It exists in its own time.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very rarely does a movie so thoroughly not capture an actual time period.
The weirdest thing about it is that Aziz Ansari's character Randy in that he just did it at the end of his first stand-up
He did.
special, and he's like, I got to write a lot of jokes as Randy, so I'm gonna just do this at the end now. And I've never seen anyone else do that before.
I'm gonna be honest. I respect it as somebody who's never done a roast battle because it seems like too much work for one show. I've never respected something more.
Well, what was funny is I saw Aziz at Bonnaroo in 2007 before no one knew who the fuck he was. He was opening for David Cross at the Comedy Tent, and I was sitting there like, holy shit, Chris Rock and Mitch Hedberg had a fucking baby. This is wild.
Oh, wow.
And then 2 years later, I went back in 2009, and he was hosting at the Comedy Tent, and now he's famous. He got the developmental deal. I think Parks and Rec came out
it was
later
same
that
year,
year. And he was doing the Randy jokes, and I realized, I was like, oh, this was just part of his regular stand-up. He just kind of sped him up and put a bigger act out. I was like, these were his actual jokes.
I'm tweaking.
Yeah, so great. Also, star-making turn for the RZA.
Sure,
as the guy Seth Rogen works with at the deli.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Holy shit.
What a movie.
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza, best stand-up in the game. only female comic
We've
in the
all...
movie.
So it's
One of the only
chasing that
females
kind
in the
of-
movie, I think.
Female with a hard R.
I do like that in order to prepare for that movie, Judd Apatow did make all of them write like 5 minutes and then do it live.
Yep.
Yes.
That is cool.
And Seth Rogen, who started off as a stand-up comedian when he was like 14, got his lunch eaten by Jonah Hill, who'd never done it before.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
I believe that.
Yeah, they went right back to back, and they were like, "Oh, Seth, you've done this before. You'll go on last." And Jonah Hill goes up, purely an actor, has never done stand-up, burns the room down, and then Seth ate shit afterwards. He's like, "Oh, damn it!"
You were here by then. Do you remember when the unproduced Richard Pryor movie was making its way across to open mics? Marlon Wayans and his crowd. Because I remember
Yes.
they came by Marty's.
Yes,
Like, that's
at
how
Marty's.
thoroughly they
You-
were hitting places.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they were working stuff on the West Side a lot.
And it was,
too.
it was
Yes.
kind of all of these spots. And there was this weird period of time where like Marlon Wayans and crew were like coming through and doing these like weird Richard Pryor adjacent shows for a movie that then never got produced.
Yeah. Completely unrelated, but Marlon Wayans, he has a special that he put out all about the slap. It's the only thing that matters.
Okay.
Because he is frenemies with both of them.
Oh, I was gonna say, how is he fucking involved?
How dare you explain the only comedy special I now will actively go watch?
This man sat there at the front of the stage and heckled me my entire set. Come on, nigga, where the jokes at? I thought you were supposed to be the Wayans. Which one of you, Pedo? Oh, that's right, you Marlon. This nigga sat there and literally demolished me.
He just keeps being like, God loves me. because then he keeps saying the date and the time that it happened. And he's like, I watched one of my enemies hit my other enemy.
So
Records
fucking
it.
funny.
He did it in Atlanta in front of an all black room, and it's so
my
fucking
God.
petty.
Wow.
It's amazing.
What's it? Where can you see it?
HBO.
Oh, hell yeah.
It came out quickly and disappeared clearly because like Will Smith and Chris Rock people were like,
Yeah.
bury that.
Hey, get rid of that immediately.
Will Smith came out of his
good.
his isolation chamber and it was like, hey, I feel like someone's making fun of me.
Will, you don't have to put the
what I say,
Deadshot
what-
armor on. We'll pull it out.
August 2nd, 2009, Megan Wants a Millionaire premieres on VH1. In the show, former Rock of Love contestant Megan Hauserman has 17 wealthy single men to compete for her love.
Is this like one of those like group sex things?
The show originated from a comment made by Hauserman during an episode of Rock of Love Charm School, in which she stated that she would ideally love to become a trophy wife. During the casting process, VH1 asked for single men with a net worth of over $1 million. The show stopped airing after only 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, no.
It was revealed that one of the contestants, supposedly the eventual third place winner of the show overall, Ryan Jenkins, who had previously appeared on Big Brother, strangled his wife, removed her fingers and teeth, put her in a suitcase, and dumped her in a dumpster in Buena Park.
Okay, I thought he was going to be not a millionaire. That took a turn. And
He was a broke loser.
She was identified because he took off her fingers and teeth. She had to be identified by the serial numbers on her breast implants. And on August 20th, Jenkins and his half-sister drove his PT Cruiser to the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird Hotel in Hope, British Columbia. The sister paid for the room and left while Jenkins hung himself. So,
Wow.
celeb reality, guys. VH1 is fun.
There goes 6 seasons in a movie.
Yeah, were you guys watching VH1 back in 2009?
I need that to be a film immediately.
Yeah.
How is it
No,
not?
that.
824, get on it.
I also didn't know there was a funniest car you could move a body in.
No, that was his half sister's car.
Okay.
And she left him at the hotel. She wasn't moving his fucking body.
Wow.
So fun. Oh,
Yeah.
All right, well, hang yourself and I'll see you. I won't see you later, but
See you later, bro.
see your corpse at the funeral.
Yeah.
Can I have the contents of your pockets before you kill yourself?
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for any part of that story.
I know.
No, that rules. Oh man, I mean, at least the show got canceled.
That's the thing is he got third place. Somebody on the show was like, he won third. That's why they canceled it because it would have had to have gone on with him.
Wow.
But those fucks, if he'd been eliminated like 4th week, they would have we'll let it slide through.
Yeah, we got rid of the murderer early.
Yeah.
This show's integrity is intact.
No news is, or all press is good press.
Yeah.
No nooses, good nooses.
Yeah. It's Bret Michaels' Rock of Love.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Although I think
Poison
Charm
guy.
School is a spin-off that doesn't involve
Him,
the guy.
no, it's just
So
like
this is a
Poison.
spin-off of a spin-off?
Yes,
Is where
correct.
she came from?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
That's
no.
all those VH1 shows, though. They're like, I love money. And you're like, is it a show about money? No, it's a woman named Money who
The
was
only-
on.
Or I Love New York.
Well, the problem is that then
The only non-famous one that deserved it.
Yeah,
New York
yeah.
understood to her. She should be president.
Well, then
actually.
30 Rock hitting like the Queen of Jordan and the My Way Till Payday. So
Oh, yeah.
they're,
Yeah.
like the
Oh, yeah,
perfect
Queen of
parody.
Jordan. That's right.
Yeah.
God damn.
August 6th, John Hughes, famous film director, dies of a heart attack at
Well,
the
I
age of
hope
59.
no one makes a shitty documentary about him.
Did they do that?
They did. In
Oh,
Search
really?
of Mr. Hughes. It was the first Let's Go Bother a Celebrity Who Doesn't Want to Be Bothered movies.
Oh, great.
It is a great movie where you get an okay retrospective on his work and 4 of the most unfucking endurable douchebags in the world searching for John Hughes.
Wait, this is like, so before he died, they were
Yes.
just like looking for him?
Yes.
Fuck off.
It's like the Simmons one, but like not even kind of fun and gay.
Yeah.
He's just throwing
Jesus.
tissue boxes full of shit at him from his balcony.
Because they find him way too quick and then they have nothing. They don't know what else to do.
It's clear they know where he is. He just wants nothing to do with them. So they're just
Right.
harassing this old man who wants nothing to do with this shitty movie.
God damn.
Do y'all have a favorite John Hughes film? I'm a Ferris Bueller guy.
I'd probably have to say Ferris Bueller. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Breakfast Club.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, that's a good one.
I prefer the Breakfast Club. I'm not a big Ferris. I don't like Ferris.
No,
I like
same.
Cameron. It's a Cameron
My
movie.
my real
It's just
answer is
crippling
weird
depression.
science, but I can't say it because to me, like that's the most because it's such an unhinged, insane movie.
Oh, I love Weird Science with
Yeah, that one's great,
That's Bill Paxton as Chet and
Everybody's kind of Robert Downey Jr. plays one of the douche guys who wants to like get their own computer lady.
yeah, and Michael Anthony Hall plays two characters, his character and also
I mean, I was nuts for the girl. And what did it to me was these big titties she had. For a 13-year-old girl, man, she wouldn't have had to worry about no titties for the rest of her life, boy. You know, she was set and she was looking good, son.
oh
I feel
boy.
like Weird Science is like kind of the reason that we're in the situation we're in
Sort
now,
of.
though.
Yeah.
A lot of these nerds were like, but for real though.
Weird Science there's a through line from Weird Science to Elon Musk's botched penis implant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
100%. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's the Oingo Boingo song played at both.
It's a dead man's party.
Bluetooth's not working. There was an act out for those that aren't on Patreon. Patreon.com/goodsmanwoods.
That's why you get the damn Patreon, folks.
Also to watch me get hammered.
Yeah.
August 10th, I graduated in the middle of a recession with a liberal arts degree from Auburn University.
Yes.
Creative writing,
Whole life ahead of
motherfuckers.
him. Whole life ahead of him.
Welcome to the working class, baby.
Oh, yeah. And just a scant 24 hours later, boy, if you just want the most middle of the road music of all time, we got a trio of soft here. First
Pete
up,
Rivers' body from blocking the screen, so I know not what.
Oh, that's good.
oh yeah, that's
this was
right.
also on the Bevmo playlist.
That's right. Hey Soul Sister by Train comes out.
Wow.
I will send all of you to the Pat Finnerty
Yes.
video on this song. Again, another thing that kind of did the work so we don't have to.
Yeah.
The Stop the Train rally is one of the more beautiful things I've ever seen.
Guys, this is the sound of me going out into the world.
Yeah.
This is me post-education. Just
I'm
fucking.
gonna own a house
I was
someday.
told I was told I'll never own a house to this song.
That's maybe the saddest image.
This is literally me being like, so wait, I have to get a bank account? I've just been keeping my shit under my bed for years.
Hey, Soul Sister, you're going to be renting forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent all of college just cash only, which is fucking wild.
That is crazy.
Because my freshman year, they started giving me bank draft overdraft fees, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I pulled all my shit out and didn't have a bank account until I graduated. So, in all likelihood, this was playing in Wells Fargo.
This is the
while I
sound
was
of Rivers signing up for a checking account.
yeah. Well, it's because my freshman year, they were giving away free Subway sandwiches if you signed up for a Citibank credit card. And I put...
What?
Yeah, that was 2004,
What do you
baby.
mean there was a predatory element in college financing?
Literally next to the gates of the University of Montevallo, where there's just nothing but 18-year-olds walking in. They're like, free fucking Italian BMT, dumbass.
Yeah, how little do they think of it? They're like, hey, come have this yoga mat bread.
We're
and
gonna sing
fucking-
this song called Symbolism.
I got a credit card in exchange for a T-shirt that said "The price is wrong, bitch."
What? Oh, the Adam Sandler MasterCard, yes.
I was like, "Ooh, I'll take that." Ruin my credit, baby. Who
That's
cares?
so great. Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's not all. If Hey Soul Sister wasn't enough, that same day we get, at the time, Lady Antebellum with their song, I Need You Now.
Okay, so it wasn't an accident to leave all of popular culture for a couple
No,
years
we
and
were
just go
correct.
full underground. We were
This is
fully
a
right.
wasteland. This is
fully
Because
right.
like I
A
come
fallow
back,
period.
by the time
Yeah.
weird pop music shows up and Kesha's a thing, I'm back on board.
Yeah.
There's just like a solid little window there where I'm like, fuck all of this. There's too many weirdos with acoustic guitars.
Kesha's the
Yeah.
thing. She was on the Flo Rida song.
Yes.
You Spin Me Right Round.
This era, 2009, I am also out of the pop world, but I am more because I'm listening to underground hip hop and weird electronic music.
You guys, you've been in a drugstore. You've heard this song. This thing plays at Walgreens and shit all the time.
I don't think I've ever known who it was by, but I've heard this song.
Yeah.
before.
This
So-
is the exact tone that, like, you know, like how a dog whistle, dogs can hear it. I have the opposite
Yeah,
with this
same.
song.
100%.
It just, white noise. I literally, I'm listening to it now. I could not tell you what I'm hearing.
That's me with
I can't hear it.
That's me with Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
Okay,
I can't
okay,
pick
I
that
see
song
it.
out of a fucking lineup. You can
Yeah.
play it for me and tell me what it is, and then the next day I would have no idea.
Oh, see, all of my guy friends in college, Mr. Brightside was, I think,
No, like
only
Mr. Brightside
song?
is the worst song on Hot Fuss. There I said it.
Yeah.
So,
An album that I genuinely like, and that is the one track that blows.
I realized
Jenny was a friend of mine.
I just realized that I hear this song every goddamn day at work. I did
sure
not.
do.
I told
at
you.
the lumberyard.
Yeah, it's a lumberyard jam.
I'm lifting up 4x8 sheets of
I have-
plywood, breaking my back, and it.
I have asked insecurely as a man, older men to help me find a thing to this song.
Yeah, so that's one of those, like, if you just existed in the world, and apparently it's still to this day, and this one is still somewhat mediocre, but definitely this is fucking Bohemian Rhapsody compared to the other two.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
this one right here.
I think this song is fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this song's fun.
So
Wait,
This
this
one-
How Far is Heaven?
no, this is Party in the USA, bro.
never mind. Sorry.
This is one
I
of the
just really
few-
give a dark shadow reveal.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention Lady Antebellum.
This
on
song is good.
On June 11th, 2020, Lady Antebellum announced that they would change their name because it made them look bad in light of George Floyd's murder. The next day, it was widely reported that the name Lady A, which they had chosen, was
Was a
already in
black
use
woman. Yep.
for more than 20 years by a Seattle-based African-American activist, blues and
Yes.
soul singer
Yep.
named Anita White. Lady A and Lady A sued each other and eventually settled out of court. Anyway,
Are you kidding me?
I remember when this happened, and I
Yeah.
was like,
yeah, oh,
That's psychotic.
perfect.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
the most liberal thing they could have ever done. Yeah.
Just
Fucking
pure
insane.
Fucking Joe Biden.
colonizer behavior.
If you wanted
Yeah.
to feel like what Hillary Clinton feels like, read that story.
Because we're changing our name from Lady Antebellum to Tupac Shakur.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. This is a song I hear every day on Hollywood Boulevard because they play it at full volume at the souvenir shop
They
that I walk
sure
past.
do.
Yeah,
They
They
should
sure
have.
do.
This is
My
who it was
life.
written for.
Yes, yeah.
It would. I'd be morally disappointed if this was not played every 10 minutes in a souvenir shop.
Yeah. August 14th, with this still hanging in the air like a bad fart, it is District 9 is released, which, man, it might be my favorite film of the year. Are we at a
Really?
Phoenix Crossroads here? What do we,
Oh, for
what do we
sure.
got?
I do not love this movie, and I think that Neil Blomkamp's kind of a hack.
I haven't seen it recently enough to remember
I rewatch
anything.
it about every 5 years, hoping now I like it, and
I just
I've
remember-
never enjoyed it.
I just remember there's prawns. That's what they're called, prawns, right? The aliens.
Yeah, the shrimp alien guys
Yeah.
that live in the ship. Yeah. See, I also have not seen the film since it was in the theaters. I just remember coming away really liking it, but I
Yeah.
haven't gone back and
Oh, sure.
investigating.
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
you just get that bank account, so you know. You're
That's true. I paid for that shit with a debit card.
yeah, you're gonna like whatever it was.
Instead of the sack of nickels you were using before.
That's what I threaten people with. Come near me, Shay. This particular week was pretty great for movie going because 1 week later it's Inglourious Bastards.
Yep.
And World's Greatest Dad.
I love both of those movies.
I do too.
Those movies rip. I can't believe they're both 16 years old.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Wow. Damn.
My best memory of Inglourious Bastards, though, isn't even the movie. It's the previews, where every preview had Gerard Butler in it. And as he kept just appearing in every preview, it got funnier and funnier. And that all coalesced into the preview for a film called A Law-Abiding Citizen that, while I have not seen, the preview has him, he's like strapped to a table and Jamie Foxx is evil. And he goes, "What are you going to do if I let you go?" And Gerard Butler goes, "I'm gonna kill everybody." And I was laughing 5 minutes into Inglourious Bastards. I was still like,
Gonna kill
Mr. Bird,
everybody.
seeing the guy just laughing days later.
yeah, because he had already been, and it was funny too, because it was like he was in, I think it was Gamer.
Yes.
There was a trailer for that.
Oh, yeah.
There was a trailer for a romantic comedy with, I'm gonna say Cameron Diaz, but I could be wrong.
And 302, right?
And, yeah, well, no, and then it was the law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
I was like, rule of threes. It was perfect.
That's
Just boom,
amazing.
boom, boom.
I just showed Geostorm to people for the first time.
Oh my
a week or two
God.
ago.
That movie pop-
Moonfall is on Tubi.
Oh,
Ooh.
can I tell you that they were like, "Well, let's watch something after," and then I put on Moonfall as the
There you
second
go.
film.
There
That
you
was
go.
that's my little double
That's a double
feature.
feature
My-
right
my
there.
favorite
That's
story-
flavor country right there.
My favorite
straight.
story about Moonfall,
Love that movie.
being in the bathroom in the theater after Moonfall and hearing a guy in a stall talk to his friend in the other stall next to me and goes, "Dude, it was crazy when the moon fell."
Now, Kevin, I don't like that I have to ask you this question. Did he say that and then start farting? Because that's the only thing that would make
I think
that
I had to
better.
run out of the bathroom laughing, so I don't know. He's like, dude, it was so because like it was like earnest. He was like, dude, it was like crazy when the moon
Fucking
fell.
love it when the moon fell, dude, and then just a deuce.
I just plorp.
Yep. It's like when the moon fell.
Dude, my shit's like the moon.
Yeah.
When did y'all see World's Greatest Dad? Because I feel like that was maybe a year later when I finally got Netflix
That was
streaming.
an Instagram for me.
It must have been.
No,
it was
I
probably
mean
like a year or
Netflix
two.
for me.
Yeah,
Year or two.
Netflix,
Yeah, early
for sure.
Netflix.
Yeah,
year or
early
two.
Netflix.
That's in that. There's like 25 movies I think of as like definitive early Netflix.
Oh, sure.
The other guys.
Yes.
Other
Yeah.
guys.
Yes.
Then there's also like
The
Good,
Vicious
the Bad,
Kind
the Weird
with Adam
like-
Scott. Nobody saw that movie.
Party Down season 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the best show. I love Party Down so much.
Yeah.
Still
Did
never
you guys get
watched it.
DVDs?
Oh, it's fucking
you ever guys
amazing.
get the Netflix DVDs?
My-
Oh, yeah.
When first came out?
My roommate did.
I never did.
Dude, when Netflix came out, I told my dad, I was like, I don't know what stocks are. Buy this. And
No.
he didn't fucking listen to me.
Oh,
What an asshole.
Damn.
Asshole. I remind him of it often.
The only person I knew who had Netflix before the streaming was a guy in a film class I had who was exclusively using because the only way he could watch Quantum Leap.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I got every Family Guy DVD.
How'd you not already own them? You were in college. You were
no.
given them.
This was before I was. This was.
Oh,
I was,
there we-
I was
yes,
a little
of course.
boy.
Oh, yes, of course. I forgot. I'm older than you, and I hate it.
I was a little baby. I was just in our city.
You wouldn't believe your eyes. August 25th, Ted Kennedy dies of brain cancer at 77. Yes, after. Yeah.
Do we have a sound
These are
effect for
fun
that?
to do with you,
Shot,
Brandy,
shot,
because we
shot,
get to
shot,
just
shot.
do fun bits. When
Let's see.
politicians die, I'm like, all right, let's dance.
Yeah.
The brain cancer kazoo.
Yeah. Absolutely. Actually, I feel like I should have a better one for that.
You got more trinkets
oh,
in there.
Yeah.
This is the Dr. Demento
Oh, the,
drawer.
the,
Here we go.
the
Here we go.
spoons.
Yeah.
That's the sound of a skeleton falling into hell.
Absolutely. What do you think him and RFK's relationship was like?
Fraught.
That's two hellish personas.
Oh, yeah.
It was like Kong v Godzilla.
Uncle Teddy, have you ever
How
looked at
dare
a
you bring
whale
Godzilla
skull?
into that kind of situation?
You're right. I didn't.
Kong, I have nothing but contempt for with his American ties in South America in the 80s. Godzilla's hands are relatively blood clean considering
How
where
small
he
they
comes
are.
from.
Yeah. I was in the
Also,
water.
the things vaporize when you shoot them with lasers. No blood left.
Yeah, there's Howell Heflin. That's the name I was looking for. Howell Heflin was one of the senators from Alabama, and apparently in the 70s there were pictures of Ted Kennedy fucking a lady on a boat off the coast of like France or something, and the pictures came out in the National Enquirer. And Howell Heflin, despite being a shithead, did have a funny line where he goes, "I'm glad to see Mr. Kennedy changed his position on offshore drilling."
Bravo. Well played.
It's as funny as a racist senator from Alabama could be.
Even I get one.
Yeah.
Sometimes you tee it up, and even I, an evil skeleton ghoul of a man, has to take a slam dunk.
No, Dennis Miller wrote that joke for him.
Oh, yeah. August 28th, Oasis breaks up.
Oh no!
They
Fuck Oasis forever.
they had previously canceled a concert 5 days earlier because Noel said the gig got canceled due to Liam having a hangover. Liam subsequently sued Noel and demanded an apology. And so he said he
Be
was
here now is shitty. Fuck you.
Physically fight it out like actual brothers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Jesus.
talking
Where's
about?
the celebrity boxing for that?
Yeah.
I'll be less mean to the one that lives as long as it's not Liam.
Noel,
Kings beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, and that's
They
what
were-
made them great.
Exactly.
Noel issued an apology and the lawsuit was dropped. So yeah, they did actually end up settling out of court after he apologized.
We agreed that we're ballings.
Yeah.
Imagine being that judge and being like, hey, your brothers?
Yeah.
Where's
yeah.
your mother?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't she tell you to go shut
Yeah.
the fuck up and be happy?
She died at a dump in Manchester.
Now go do more heroin with that cartoon ape.
Robbie Williams.
Good movie.
She stepped on a hobnail and her foot fell off. And the sea took her. I just assume that's what happens to people in Manchester. I don't know. Is Manchester on the sea? I know it's by the sea.
By
Yeah.
the sea.
Thank you.
It's the one in New,
Casey Affleck was there.
Yeah.
it's the one in New Hampshire, I think.
Burned his family down with a crack pipe, I think. Yeah, but anyway, Oasis's breakup turned 16 this year, and yeah, they can drive, and so it is all across America.
But what if we celebrated them breaking up again?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
They will.
It's
That
gonna
tour
be
is not going
so
to last.
much funnier the second time too. September 1st, there are questions, deep existential questions that have plagued human beings for all of our existence. Why are we here? Are we alone in the universe? Why do bad things happen to good people? And who are your guys?
Shit.
That's
where
right.
It
It's
starts.
episode 1 of WTF.
Wow.
With Mark Maron is released onto podcasting platforms on
remember
September
this.
1st. First guest was, do you know?
Shit, I don't know.
It was the Roast Master General Fudge.
Jeff Ross, yes.
Funny story about him. We drove. I was well, not even about him, just about somebody. So we were driving past the Comedy Store. I was with the group, and I was like, "Oh yeah, over on your right, Comedy Store. This is like Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, start mentioning the famous people out of there." And he goes, "Oh yeah, is this Jeff Ross?" And I was like, "Oh yeah,
Also
yeah."
him.
And he was like, "Do you like him?" I was like, "Well," I was like, there's the whole thing about the being a pederast. And he was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like in the New York Times being like, "Yeah, I'm dating a 13-year-old." And he's like, "What?" Oh my God. And so the tour
Ruined his vacation.
Well, I just immediately pivot. I'm like, "Oh, this hotel was built in 1921.
Yeah.
So there's this moment where we're driving and he hasn't said anything. I'm talking to his family now and I'm like, "Oh yeah, the palm trees grow to be 100 feet tall or whatever." And there's this perfect beat. And all of a sudden he's been looking at his phone and he just goes, "Dude, she was 14. And I was like, "That's not better. It's not better."
Oh my
Also,
God.
just as a thing, also in that article, there's a paragraph where the reason she broke up with him is because she found a box of Polaroids of other underage girls that he
Indeed.
was, quote unquote, holding for somebody else.
But how else, if I that's all good and fair, but how else am I going to get unpaid shows at the Comedy Store if I don't buddy up to this guy?
We need a whistle right now. We need some kind
We
of...
need some kind of fucking noise.
Thank you. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
When did you guys start? Because I feel like I hopped on at the Carlos Mencia episode.
right around that time.
Which I think that's like 09, early 010, something like that.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
early.
shortly after this because I remember I started listening right in the run where they did Carlos Mencia, Dane Cook, Louie were all in that little run.
Yeah.
I must have started because I first saw Mark Maron on the Green Room with Paul Provenza in 2011.
The entire reason
and that's where I heard of him.
The entire reason I checked out his podcast, I was in grad school and I literally listened to every decent audiobook in the library in our town. And a girl I was in grad school with was a big This American Life fan.
Oh.
And I was like, "Well, how much does that cost you?" Podcasts are free. And I was like, "Well, if they're half as free as you say they are, I'm a big fan." And I went over and went to go click on This American Life and instead saw WTF with Mark Maron. And I had seen Mark Maron open for Henry Rollins and Janine Garofalo.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
And so he had hung in my brain for years as because I think seeing the two of them, I think at that point I had seen 4 comedians ever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I've seen him live, so he's clearly great and he knows Henry Rollins. And so started listening, and then that is as dorky as it is to say, that's a pretty magnum life-changing moment for me.
Yeah.
Starting to listen to that fucking show.
Same.
Yeah.
But mine was just a quick anecdote, real fast, because it involves our friend here.
Oh.
Into that, when I started, the idea of comedy being a thing I want to pursue is happening when I first discovered podcasts from that show, Green Room with Paul Provenza. And there's an episode of that show that has a man named Chris Hardwick on it.
Oh, boy.
And so I go and listen to this podcast called Nerdist. And years before I even moved to LA, I heard Kyle Clark
real
on that
weird.
podcast.
I've had to. You know what's funny as far as time existing is I now have to explain to some people that I was briefly internet famous.
Yeah.
And that's a weird conversation to have.
Oh, yeah.
Because it involves things like, you don't understand, guys, there were mean Reddit threads about me.
People didn't like it when I chimed in.
This is actually a perfect panel because we have all either currently or in the past hosted what I would call fun podcasts, which is not necessary. Mark Maron is interesting, but
It's not fun.
rarely fun.
Yeah.
I think
The
he
live shows were really fun. I went to see-
when Eddie used to be on.
Oh, yeah.
I went to one that
Jim Earl.
was
Yes,
Jim
yes.
Earl and Eddie were on it. Eddie had just shot his scenes for the Muppet movie.
Yeah.
And then
God.
also it had John Daly on it and Aaron Foley. And Aaron Foley being
damn.
herself and then John Daly being Bill Cosby Bukowski.
Yes.
How you doing, Bill?
How are you, Marin?
I'm pretty good, Bill Cosby Bukowski.
How are you, Aaron? Aaron and Marin.
Yeah, it's a poem.
There's a poem. It's a jaloem.
A chaloem?
I'm gay, too.
You
I came out of a bathroom gay. It was a crazy night in New York City. I walked out of the bathroom where nothing happened except for a big brown dookie. I came out and I said, I'm gay. Or straight or whatever. As long as your body has an area that feels like jello.
And that's up to that point in my life, maybe the hardest I'd ever laugh was just watching how not on board fucking Aaron Foley is with fucking Bill Cosby.
And the great irony is the real man Bill Cosby way
So
more
much
fucked
worse.
up than the actual Bill Bukowski.
So much worse.
Yeah.
You know, we've all at some point hosted a fun podcast. And did you ever have this? Because early on in this show, I would hit up guests to be on the show. And because WTF equaled podcasting at that point, I would say, hey, would you want to come do the show? And I would get, you're not going to like try to make me cry, are you?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no,
Yes.
we're going to joke about fucking whatever. I didn't know.
I'll say this. I have had a couple of guests who have come prepared to have their WTF cry
Oh,
moment
no.
in the history of the show I worked on, and that was a weird moment, is figuring out how to diffuse a WTF moment. You're like,
We're not going to go there.
no, friend. This isn't going to happen the way you want it to.
Yeah,
Well, I guess it all started when I was 9. And,
Nope, it didn't.
Nope.
No.
I know it didn't.
Nope.
What do you think about this?
Yeah, Spider-Man. What's your thought?
You came here to talk about doctoring up top ramen, and that's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I remember that's because I used to host Tiger Lily, which was like a big show.
Oh,
in
yeah.
LA.
Oh, shit.
And
Headliner
Marin-
open mic.
Oh my god! And
That's
fucking
so
Marin-
accurate.
dude. So that show was at minimum a 3-hour long show.
Yep.
And when Marin was on the lineup, it became a 3-hour and 45-minute show.
Yep.
And he would come in and be like, I gotta go up like second or third, and be like, okay. And the person that booked it, she wouldn't light anybody.
Nope.
Good, that's good.
So when I was hosting, I would just stand behind her and wave my phone at Mark for 45 minutes.
Oh
until
my
I got off
God.
stage.
Christ.
I was
He
like,
thinks you're like cheering him on or something. Like,
yep.
what is
Like,
this?
no, you know what the light means.
There is
motherfucker.
certain
What?
comedians in every comedian's life where watching them do an extended set is no longer a gift but a punishment.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Like regardless of any other information about him, there is a period of my life where the idea of Aziz Ansari entering the premises of the venue filled me with active dread.
Woof.
And again, nothing to do with any other things.
No.
Just he's gonna run this show 40 minutes and I want to go fucking home.
I had just moved to LA. The first time I went to Tiger Lily, I think it was maybe the first or second show I went to. Having heard about it on all of the podcasts is because, as I said, it's headliner open mic,
Yes.
where they all go there and just roll it up in town and be like, oh my god, it's all these people from podcasts, and then be like, I actually have to go look for a job tomorrow, so I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, the show should be over 2 hours
In
ago.
conclusion, Dave Foley is upset and everybody else here doesn't know how bad it's gonna get.
He can't go back to Canada, so he's on stage.
September 4th, 2009, Extract.
Yeah.
Mike Judge's
never seen it.
A movie that nobody
yeah.
saw, but I really like it.
The only thing I remember about Extract is how good Ben Affleck is at being a stoner loser, and what a huge dick Gene Simmons is.
All right, I can
honestly,
co-sign
Ben
part of
Affleck, it
this.
might be my favorite thing he's ever done.
It's great.
He
I've
goes,
heard he's good
He
at
goes,
it.
look, it's not a drug, it's a flower. And then he convinces. He's basically Jason Bateman plays this like going through a midlife marital crisis guy who owns his own little factory where he makes flavor extract, and him and his wife Kristen Wiig, who is plays his wife in the movie, they're not fucking, and Ben Affleck's his buddy who works at the bar and just keeps giving him different drugs to solve his problems, and then he hires a gigolo to bang his wife so he can feel good about cheating on her, and it's crazy, and it's a whole comedy of errors and all this stuff. But Ben Affleck there's a scene in that has the scariest unfriendly pot smoker scene I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This guy, he's like, don't worry, man. This is Willie. He's a shaman. And Willie's like this intense
He looks
dude. He
fucking
goes,
insane.
now, you put this in your mouth, and I'm going to press this. And when I let go, you inhale hard. It's like a 5-foot-long bong. And he's like, I'm really more of a lightweight. If you got like a glass of wine or something. That's a scene that is like, I've met guys like that. I fucking hate stoner guys like that. They're the worst people alive.
My favorite is Mike Judge was trying to cast this asshole, and he's describing it to the writers. He's just like, I just want the biggest like dickhead we can find.
Yeah.
And then he goes like a Gene Simmons type, and someone goes, well, I know his manager. Why don't we just call Gene Simmons
for the lawyer, the bus stop lawyer,
for the bus stop lawyer? And indeed, they did, and he's in the movie because Mike Judge was like, "This is the biggest dickhead I can think of."
I love that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how he got the
Anytime
role.
I can state.
That's
fuck
great.
Gene Simmons with fire.
Well, it was funny because he told that to Terry Gross, who famously Gene Simmons was a creep to, and then walked out on. He was like,
God.
And it's Mike Judge just being very like, oh, "You'll probably like this story, Terry."
God, I hate that man so much. I remember being on a trip with people who I did not realize were pro Gene Simmons when I spoke anti Gene Simmons.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And it was more than maybe any political moment in the last 18 months, that is the most shocked I had been by how far off I was with from Zapita.
I mean, who's actually pro Gene
That
Simmons?
was my confusion.
Like you can, like, yeah, Kiss has some good songs.
I
but,
like Strutter.
pro Gene
I've never
Simmons?
argued with the music of Kiss. It's
Yeah.
made by 4 people, but
yeah.
3 of which I have no qualms with.
I'm a Peter Criss guy.
Sure, we all are.
Beth,
Great.
are you
We all
kidding
strive
me?
to be Peter Criss people.
Yeah.
Ace back in the New York fucking groove.
I watched Ace Frehley
Fair enough.
fucking shit his pants through a set opening for Alice Cooper at the Greek.
He shit his pants.
No, but his set
Oh,
did.
okay. I was like, I'm ready to believe.
My favorite moment in that whole set was my brother, who knows nothing about Kiss because he truly cannot stand them, sees the third pickup on the guitar and he does not know what it's going to do. But I do. I know it's going to put smoke out. And so I get to sit and watch my brother get ready to watch the dumbest thing happen.
That's fun. Come on.
Oh, man.
Come on. We have a little fun.
Oh, I think this one's for you, Kev. On.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Let it come on in.
Cuban Links.
September 8th, Raekwon the Chef releases Only Built for Cuban Links 2. House of Flying Daggers.
Yes.
Fucking basically a Wu-Tang reunion. Beat by Jay Dilla and this new Wu. Method Man and Ghostface, also really great. What was your because at this point I was so far in on Ghostface Killah. Like I think he was kind of starting to edge out. Fishscale and More Fish was, at least in my rotation, edging out Wu-Tang at that point. Where I was
Really?
just like, oh my God, I fucking love Ghostface. So when this came out, I was like, oh yeah, and I'd heard Only Built for Cuban Links 1. And then I realized like Ghostface is on like almost all these songs. So.
Right. I didn't come to this album until later because I had transitioned into MF Doom territory at this
Oh
point.
shit.
You're wandering to Kyle rap country. Welcome, friend. Prepare to never kiss a girl again.
But like I definitely came back because like I was a big Wu-Tang fan and Method Man specifically was always my favorite. But then Ghostface, I remember getting back into Ghostface because he collaborated with MF Doom a few times and those songs are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I did a podcast recently where we were ranking like the best. I think it was the best hip hop records of 2000 like that decade, and this one won.
Oh yeah,
it was on Adam Todd Brown's Listcast.
Oh yeah. Of the whole decade, this beat out Fishscale.
I think so. I
do
think
not
so.
know this one as well as I know the first album.
Damn. Yeah, I've got the first. I've got Only Built for Cuban Links 1 on vinyl there somewhere, which that was from the 90s when they didn't make those. So.
That was a record that I really fell in love with doing the Wu-Tang episode with Ed Greer that just gave me an excuse to for a month listen to Wu-Tang records.
Yeah. There's a shitload, especially if you're listening to all the solo stuff too. You're talking like
one of Ed Greer's great
100
moments.
records.
It's like getting into like the MCU. You have
It
to-
is.
the MC Woo.
Yeah, the MC Woo.
Hey, there you go.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
We found it.
Hell yeah.
All right, I gotta go, guys.
That's right. September 13th. The 26th annual MTV VMA Awards
go.
were held at Radio City Music Hall.
Hope nothing happens.
The ceremony was hosted by Russell Brand for the second year in a row.
Already fine.
We love him.
Yikes.
What a good guy.
And it's funny because this thing is known for. I'd say Kanye is the second worst guy on the show if we're really talking about actual bodily harm to people.
Yeah.
Russell Brand, much worse. But nonetheless, while Taylor Swift presented her speech in winning Best Female Video for You Belong to Me, Kanye West stormed the stage, interrupting her speech, stating that Beyonce had a better video. His outburst received negative attention from the audience, and he was removed from the award show. He later apologized.
My friend Ron,
though.
back in the day, my friend Ron Metellus, when we met like a few years after this, this, but he's like, because we were talking about this thing and then a few other things Kanye had recently done, and he said the way he put it, he goes, the thing is, Kanye has a brain tumor and no one's doing anything about it.
They still haven't.
yeah. They still haven't done a single
They
thing.
open him up when he dies, and he's just got a spiral for a brain.
Junji Ito brain.
Like truly, they open it up and it's just all Junji Ito in there, and it's like, oh man,
He
we
has
should
scary manga brain.
We should have done anything.
Scary manga brain.
It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Oh my god, I love that. He has a spiral.
So he's been unhinged for 16 years then. God damn.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
up until this point, because I mean, we're talking about
We're already past George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Oh my
That's
god.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
years in the tank.
He wasn't wrong though.
No.
That was kind of a good moment.
We all forget though that the real point of that whole video is to watch Mike Myers' face.
Yes. Oh God.
Just uncomfortable man on television.
Just the best turn in the history of filmed
Oh.
things.
pure disassociation.
Well, people forget. People understand. Mike Myers is on screen. People forget that the person they cut to is Chris Tucker, who also has the same face as Mike Myers and doesn't know what to do.
Now they
about
talk
that.
about him and me never being on that plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Look.
Yeah,
so funny.
So it's weird because that is the moment that most people kind of cite as like, oh, that was where people were like, oh, this guy might be fucking crazy, but
Yeah.
So
Goddamn.
the next day, Patrick Swayze dies of pancreatic
Oh.
cancer at the age of 57.
I had one of the most beautiful moments with this. I walked into my house and it was one of those, it was like the Crocodile Hunter. I looked at my phone, was informed a celebrity died. And my brother and my cousin are sitting in my backyard smoking cigarettes. And I walk out and we all just sort of sit there quietly. One hands me a cigarette and my cousin just goes, you know what? He had the time of his life.
Yay.
I was like, it's kind of the nicest this is going to be.
I like to think he liked that Taylor album, and that's
Yeah.
what Kanye was the thing that took him in.
Killed him. It broke his heart.
He was a big Kanye
Broke
guy.
his pancreas.
He was probably a big Kanye guy, and he was like, I can't do this anymore.
He's like, I can't watch my favorite rapper be unbecoming of a gentleman.
Favy Swayze, everybody.
I gotta go Roadhouse probably.
Roadhouse.
Point break for days.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's a good one too.
No, you said fucking Roadhouse.
I said Roadhouse. I
Live in your grave.
Fuck, I mean, Roadhouse.
Sam Elliott. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
He is the only good part of Donnie Darko, right?
That's correct.
Oh, that's
Fact.
true.
Oh,
Great
wow.
call.
Only
Great
good part.
call.
Only
Movie
good
I
part.
hate, performance I love.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
rewatch that
Yeah.
shit. Well, I
Only
guess I
good
don't have
part.
to.
No, you definitely don't.
Yeah.
You're good.
Mine's a coin flip between Roadhouse and Point Break. On any given day, my answer could change. But
I
right
need
now,
to rewatch Roadhouse. but
Yeah.
it's fucking Roadhouse, I think.
Yeah.
Did you see the new one
Is so
with Jake
deep in my
Gyllenhaal?
bones, I'm upset by it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What did you ask?
Oh, I was saying, did you see the new Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal where he
No.
fights
No.
Conor McGregor?
No, I didn't see the new Point Break. These are perfect films.
No, they don't exist.
It is a direct to prime ass movie if I've ever seen one.
It's so upsetting.
I love the subset of premium actors from the 2010s who have hit rock bottom now. Watching Jake Gyllenhaal really bottom out as a big Zodiac fan is fascinating.
Zodiac
Yeah.
is great.
Hell
But
yeah.
Conor McGregor cannot act. I don't know if I'm blowing anyone's mind out there. Everyone, if you're sipping something, be careful.
Damn.
I love this. My favorite thing is sitting down to the woods from the woods and eating soup.
My husband.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, Swayze's in the ground. 24 hours later, boy, it's like God answered a prayer I didn't know I was praying.
I like this album a lot.
This is the debut record from Kid Cudi, which got released on September 15th.
This album
This
is
is
like
a moment
a really
where I'm
good
learning
piece
that
of
I
art.
was more on the Kid Cudi train earlier than I thought, which is very. I've had a
Yeah.
couple of moments where I'm like, "Ooh, I'm hipper than I realized at the time."
Dude, this is literally,
Thanks, guy I knew.
like I said,
I knew.
Yeah, who turned me on to this?
I know, but
I don't remember his name or anything about him, but I remember Kid Cudi is because of him. File empty.
like I said, I was working at a college radio station at this point, so I was just getting cool shit sent to me all the time.
That's pretty rad.
And this is literally, it's Kid Cudi featuring Rat-a-Tat and MGMT, and this is the most hipster I ever was.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah.
2009, so I was
This
like,
is the end of the 2000s. This is the
Yeah.
end of songs in the 2000s.
Yes.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, dude, Brooklyn
This-
Electro meets hip hop.
This is the song they play during MySpace's funeral.
Whoa. They're lowering Tom's photo into the
Yeah,
ground.
into the ground as fucking happiness plays. Damn, Rat-a-Tat I've started adding to my kid playlist.
Rat-a-Tat's fucking sick. MGMT pretty sick.
God,
This album, I never liked a Kid Cudi album better than this one, though.
No,
Facts.
same.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
That was really weird for me because like I used to get like excited when his new albums come out and I'd listen.
And they're always okay.
And I'd be like, yeah, but I just end up going back to the first one.
Well, I hate to say it, Kids See Ghosts is the best thing he did with Kanye West after this.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, and several episodes of Comedy Bang Bang.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
that's right.
One whole season of Comedy Bang Bang, the TV show.
Yeah, that's right.
As the in between Reggie Watts and Weird Al as the band leader.
Kind of the one season I consider going back and rewatching.
September 22nd. So this I've got a bit of a story about, but this is the album by Girls came out.
Hey!
So
Yeah, this was my fucking jam.
same. Yeah, same bro, same.
All right. Hell yeah.
When this came out, this is almost too pop punk for me, but I like it. I like it a lot.
Man, I
I don't think I know this album.
I love
It's
this album.
it's damn near perfect,
Yeah.
and the guy,
Yeah,
the
it's
lead,
great.
the lead singer. First of all, he was in the Children of God cult and escaped when he was
That's right.
16,
Yep, I remember
Good for
that.
him.
and was homeless until this album came out, basically.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
this
This-
album and the follow-up album both did pretty well. So he
Were you an FYF goer?
Like once or
They
twice,
headlined
yes.
they were one of the big acts the first year was at LA Historic Park.
Yeah.
Like this is so the dead center by like hipster years.
I remember I went the year that Mountain Goats played.
Okay, which was I think a couple years later. But this
Okay.
was the one where it
Yeah.
was truly like, oh my god, fucking weird fanzines are all of a sudden in my backyard.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
No, yeah, definitely.
So in
awesome.
February of 2010, we went and saw Girls at Bottle Tree in
Yep.
Birmingham.
There you go.
If you go to their Wikipedia page, the photo of Girls is one I took at that show.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's so cool.
I was also heavily contributing to Wikipedia because I was graduated from college and had nothing better to do than drive around and take pictures of dead towns
yes.
in the South. And I still get Google alerts every once in a while when they add one of those, and it's almost always like, town that's not following COVID guidelines the most, and then it's a picture
Photo.
credit to me.
That's amazing.
But yeah, so we go up to Birmingham, and at the time, a friend of mine who will remain nameless and a girl he was dating that will remain nameless, we go to the show. and
Killed a man in front of the venue.
Ooh, I mean, you're not all the way
Put his
off.
body in a PT Cruiser.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's pretty fucked up though. So we're watching. This is the band we're watching, the least aggressive thing of all
Yeah.
time. And so just a very happy, fun,
Bop.
sunny punk band.
Yeah.
So we're up front. The girl that my friend is dating is in the back, and at some point, someone steps on her shoe, and she breaks a bottle over her head
Ha!
in
Her
the middle
own
of
head.
fucking this.
Like, beady, beady, boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop,
straight
boop.
up. Like in the middle of the girls' show, she broke a bottle over another woman's head, and we were watching the show. We didn't know what was going on. The show ends, and we come back, and there are cops outside.
Whoa.
And the girl she hit, it looked like she had a third titty on her head.
Holy
like it was the
shit.
craziest shit. And basically, they were like, "Oh well, she's got." 48 hours to press charges. So
Yeah.
you guys can go for now. If she decides when she gets outdone being hit in the head with a bottle,
Yeah.
then maybe she'll press charges and you'll have to come back to Birmingham so we can arrest you. So we go. I'm sitting up front with my friend Eric, I'll say it. And then the two now soon to be ex partners are in the back. And it's a very silent ride, and it is raining like the most it's ever rained. And we get on the other side of Montgomery. We turn down 85 to go to Auburn, and we're in front of Victoryland, which is the dog racing track.
I don't know why that struck me as very funny.
And it is raining like you can't believe. And of course, we start hydroplaning.
Oh, great.
I am turned to talk to Erica like this. So I catch my friend in the back, and I just see his face as we start spinning and going off the road, just like like that. Just the funniest, waking up to your own
Then a
death
bottle
face.
flies out of the front seat, hits him in the head.
Yeah. We go spinning into the ditch. There's basically a river in that. I am wearing a blazer at the time that just got ruined.
Yeah.
And so we're there for a minute, but of course it's Alabama, so somebody sees the lights. They got a big ass truck with a winch. They pull us out. Everybody is fine. But in that moment, you like to think at the end of your life you'd have something good to say, something introspective, perhaps. In that moment, had we died, the last thing I would have said on this earth was, Erica, I don't know how I feel about the new Vampire Weekend album. And then we crashed.
Isn't that Contra? That's still like maybe their best.
It was Contra. And, no, their first one's the only good one. But anyway,
I
yeah.
love
Sounds like
that.
more of a Vampire Monday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a case of the Vampire Monday. September 26, 2009, Roman Polanski is arrested while in Switzerland at the request of United States authorities. Polanski was jailed near Zurich for 2 months and then put under house arrest while awaiting the results of his extradition appeals. Over 160 film directors, actors, screenwriters, and producers signed a petition which urged for his release.
This list makes me really sad.
Harvey Weinstein, obviously. Woody Allen, obviously. Brett Ratner, obviously. John Landis. Hey, at least he didn't chop anyone's head off with a helicopter. And now we're where it gets sad. Martin Scorsese, Wes Anderson, Guillermo del Toro, Steven Soderbergh, Harmony Korine, David Lynch, Michael Mann, Alexander Payne, Jonathan Demme, Terry Gilliam, Darren Aronofsky, Harrison Ford, and Adrian Brody. The only two people to have their names pulled off of that list in recent years have been Natalie Portman and Emma Thompson. So the two women were like, ugh, bad look. Everyone else like, oh wait, what did I sign? What's up?
I mean, Rosemary's Baby. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So the extradition appeal was eventually denied due to a fault in the American request for extradition. So that just means someone paid off the Swiss to be like, oh, we lost some papers.
Wow.
Yeah. Polanski was set free in July of 2010. Just as a reminder, this was a interview with Polanski in 1979. If I'd killed somebody, I wouldn't have to appeal so much to the press, you see. But fucking, you see, and the young girls. Judges want to fuck young girls. Juries want to fuck young girls. Everyone wants to fuck young girls. I like the girls of that age, and the girls of that age, for some reason, like me. I was like, yeah, 13-year-olds love Chinatown.
I will point out again, just to bring it full circle, Mark Maron, one of his funniest jokes of all time is, it is true though, everyone wants to fuck a teenage girl. That's why there's a law.
September 29th, the Avett Brothers release I and Love and You, produced by Rick Rubin. Just wanted to mention that to shout out my friend Bob Crawford and the Road to Now podcast. He's the bass player for the band, and he does a podcast with our friend Dr. Ben Sawyer, who'll be coming on the show.
Ben Sawyer?
Ben Sawyer, yeah, he's a history professor.
I love Ben Sawyer.
Yeah, he grew up with the Avett Brothers.
Ben Sawyer has been to several of the 4th of July parties.
I might be there this year, too. We'll see. But yeah, the title track of this record, still their most streamed song. October 1st, 2009. David Letterman shocks his late-night audience when he admits to past sexual affairs with women who he had worked with on the show.
Oh, yeah.
And that he was being extorted by a man threatening to out him. CBS News producer Joe Halderman, who was working for the true crime show 48 Hours at the time, was charged with blackmailing the comedian for $2 million. Halderman read about his girlfriend's 2003 affair with Letterman by reading her diaries without her knowledge, and he said that he was simply shopping Letterman a book and a screenplay. So that's how he was going to, out him. He's like, hey, I've got an idea for a screenplay about how you're fucking one of your staffers, Dave.
Bam Margera is every character.
Yeah.
Fucking Dave.
I'm the NPC for this game.
Every voice, we have a mod in Skyrim. Everyone sounds like me now.
Haldeman was sentenced to 6 months in prison for the attempted extortion.
Haggard.
So that same day, though, Taco Bell releases the Blackjack Taco just in time for Halloween.
Wow, David Letterman just going, thank you, Taco Bell.
Paul, they're going to be talking about how it turns their shit blue, right, Paul?
Yeah, it's turning their shit blue.
Yeah.
Don't fuck my wife, Dave.
I'm serious. I like all business.
You known cocksman.
The Blackjack Taco, it's a hard shell taco with a black shell. Oh, hey now. And all the ads indicate that it costs 89 cents, which is unbelievable.
Fucking Christ.
Wow.
Can't even get sauce for that anymore.
I'd be dead. if there were still 89-cent tacos, I'd be a dead man.
Deader than Gem Diggity.
Yep. Customers discovered, much to their Halloween horror, that the dye in the taco shell turns your poop Frankenstein green. So there's that little side effect.
We were sort of obsessed as a nation with that for a minute.
Oh, yeah, the Black Whopper.
We were all looking at our poops.
Yeah,
definitely.
Poking at it with a stick.
So we kind of mentioned at the beginning of this, and definitely at the beginning of the first one, that this was kind of idle time for me. I graduated college. It's the fall. The only thing to look forward to is Auburn football. That was pretty much it. And we were doing a lot of hanging out at my friend's apartment at Grecian Court, and he had the good sense to hook up his tower PC to his flat screen. And so we would use that to watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. And this is around the time that Craigslist starts really getting popping. And so we start looking at the misconnections and lonely singles for our area on Craigslist. And based on those, we took a few of the phrases that we saw in different Craigslist ads. We put up an ad, and I was only reminded this because I spent all of COVID kind of just, putting all of my photos and documents in order on a Google Drive.
Yeah. Nice.
So I was like, what was I up to in 2009?
You're archiving your life.
I was archiving my life, and my Craigslist ad popped up, so I was going to share this.
Yes.
So this is me and my friends. This is October 1st. 2009. Hello! We're a group of 20-something besties. We are involved in many activities. Currently, we are trying to drink a bathtub full of whiskey, a.k.a. bathtub whiskey math. That's a real thing we were doing. We tried to figure out how many shots were in a bathtub and how long it would take us to drink a bathtub of whiskey. It turns out it's only like 3 shots a night or 4 shots a night for a year.
That's not too bad. So way ahead of you.
Yeah.
I was like, will Kevin make the joke or do I have to?
I looked you right in the eyes and did it first.
And I felt a great deal of relief, like, good.
And then I just throw up.
We are all college educated and drug disease free, parentheses 420 OK. We have lost some friends in the past year due to adulthood and general acrimony. We are looking to replace them with you. Very important. Read the requirements to chillax with our crew. 1. No spreadheads or spunions.
What are those?
Spreadhead is a person who likes the band Widespread Panic, and a spunion is someone who's done too many drugs and they're spun out.
Okay, gotcha.
Rage, while not important, is preferred. We want to see all the movies.
Yes.
Our confidence is quite what it should be. Do you enjoy a good sexy riding you? Parentheses, nothing sexual. Role play redneck style. Fuck us like mountain men. Nothing sexual. We have 2 aiming puppies that are our every tonight.
What?
That was the one that we just pulled directly from an ad. 420 OK. One of us has polio. Can you guess which one? 420 OK. Hablamos Espanol. 24-hour party people. Nothing sexual, all caps. Au revoir. Please come hang out with us at our tailgate. If you want to hang out, drop us a line. We're all really nice now. Hope to taste you soon. Nothing sexual. Okay, bye. Location, party mansion. So we had a good time. We were drinking 7 and 7s.
You were drinking bathtubs of liquor.
Bathtub whiskey math was happening at that time. We got one response.
Hell yeah.
Via email to my Auburn University email address.
From a serial killer.
This is... You might be.
Oh,
might
no.
Be right. I don't know. We'll see. So this was like 4 days later. Hi there. I'm Michael. I'm curious to learn more about you. I just moved to Auburn this spring, and I'd like to meet some friends here. I found your ad interesting, partly because people don't seem to use Craigslist in this part of the country. I lived in D.C. for a lot of years. Craigslist, it's pretty handy for house hunting, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I work from home. I'm self-employed. I operate an internet company that sells CDs. I'm prone to being talkative. I quit smoking cigarettes a year ago. I like beer, preferably a nice IPA or lager. Oh my God. And I always have booze in the house, but I'm a social drinker, and I rarely drink to excess. I haven't been socializing much lately. I suppose in those terms, I'm a social housekeeper, too. I was like, what?
What terms?
You're losing me, Michael.
What does that mean?
Tell me more about these CDs you sell in 2009.
Now, here's the scenario that befuddled us for years. I found a small puppy 2 weeks ago in the middle of the highway. He's the 3rd one I found this year, and I decided to bring this one home. What did you do with the other ones, Michael?
My God, why are you finding so many puppies?
So far, he doesn't have a name, and I'm thinking maybe a puppy naming lottery might be a good way to meet women.
Go on.
That's it. I rarely go out at night, partly because I'm Batman. And I have to fight evil.
I have to go puppy hunting.
I have partly because I have nowhere to go, but also because I'm at my desk 7 days a week. If I had a better offer or a plan of any kind, I could do something now and then, which would be cool, but It would also be really good for me. Maybe this will develop into something interesting. We'll see. You can reach me here on Yahoo IM if you like. See ya.
Wow, Michael.
Michael.
My
That
friend,
might be the saddest thing I've ever heard.
my friend Caroline and I, for 16 years now, have been making fun of the puppy naming lottery and what that could
That'd
possibly
be a nice way to meet women. Hey, girls, you want to come over and try to name some dogs that aren't yours?
Yes, hello. Is this 30 women? Come over. We'll name a puppy. And then I'll judge you.
Maybe I'll name it after you.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like the worst bachelor ever. It's like instead of giving him a rose, it's like you get to name the puppy.
Rock of Love Dog School.
Yeah. October 2nd, Zombieland and A Serious Man are both released.
Shout out to my friend Abby in Zombieland.
Oh, in Zombieland.
Yeah.
Shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, man, Serious Man, both of these movies were great, but
Yeah, they're great.
Serious Man was one of those.
That's
like,
one of the best Coen movies, I think.
it's one of the best Coen movies. It's also a movie that you finish, you're like, oh shit, I guess I have to go back and read the Bible to understand this.
Yeah,
Man.
for sure.
I have a quick Abigail Breslin
Please.
anecdote. So she comes to the Good Night every once in a while because her brother works there. We're all buddies. And the night I met her, we were the only two witnesses to almost a car hitting a person on the street.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
And so it was very strange.
Bonded by tragedy.
I trauma bonded with the girl from Little Miss Sunshine. And then I had to explain to her husband on the phone what happened because she was in shock and couldn't. She's like, "Can you just tell my husband what happened?" I was like, "Okay."
So this will be one probably just for me and Kyle, but I know this is near and dear to your heart. October 6th, Kyle, Lucero releases their major label debut, 1372.
I like this record.
It's their
Overton
best
Streets.
album they ever make. I think
Is
it's
this,
one of the best
Get Us Out of
Ameri-
Here Tonight?
Yes,
Is that on
sure.
there?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's
That's
the
a
one
different
before.
one.
That's
That's
Women in
one
Work, I think.
Which is also good, but this is fucking. So what if my here's a losing kind?
What Are You Willing to Lose? Devil and Maggie, Chascarillo.
6s and 7s.
I do like this
Darling, Do You
record.
Gamble?
Oh, yeah.
This is the apex of their career. This is the apex of the live lineup as well. This is one of my favorite bands of all time, and this is maybe the last record of theirs that I adore.
Yeah. I like Women at Work. I think
Women
that's
at Work
the
is
next
cool,
one.
and then
Yeah.
it kind of starts to lose me after that. But
Yeah.
fuck me, this record is maybe one of the greatest Americana records of all time.
Oh yeah, this is where I become really aware how swayable I am by a horn section.
Yes.
I was like, anything that's got that
Love
like
it every time.
shaky ass Muscle Shoals, Rolling Stones,
I
X
saw
on Main
them
Street
with-
kind of sound
I
to
saw
it.
them
It's
with
gonna
the
get me every
full
time.
horn section at the Troubadour once.
Oh, hell
when they
yeah.
were like
Ooh,
an
that's fun.
8-piece band. Because I've seen them. I saw them in like their punk bandy days. I saw them at Alex's bar once, where it was like
Oh,
a real
great.
where the singer had been too hammered the night before, so the crowd was making fun of him for trying to like keep it together that night. I saw them at like the El Rey once, where they were clapping along to the song, and it was like, "Guys, you're fucking up my timing," and you just stopped. They were a very fun live band, and just like very cool. But I cannot recommend this record enough. This is truly
yeah.
probably one of my 25 like that I would take to a desert island. Like this is on.
Fuck
there.
yeah. I saw them in Auburn. They were playing at the Old Auburn Ale House, which is a small bar. And across the street at the other small bar on the same night, Bobby Valentino at the height of Mrs. Officer is happening. And the town came unglued. Everybody was at one of those two shows. And they were both in small bars, so everybody couldn't get in. So there was
Right.
just basically a fucking riot on the
That's
street.
amazing.
Yeah, I
That
love
rules
that.
so hard.
That's
Hilarious.
fucking great.
Yeah, no,
it's,
but shout out to Lucero. Truly love those boys. I saw a tour they did that was the Revival Tour that was Ben Nichols, Tim Barry, Laura Jane Grace, and Chuck Reagan.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
it was
fun.
super fun. And
crazy
the
bill.
funniest part of it was that Tim Barry just kept talking about convincing the audience that Ben Nichols' new name was Dick Nichols. And so everybody called him. Also,
would.
crazy that Ben Nichols' brother is Mike Nichols, the director of like Give Me Shelter.
No, Jeff Nichols.
Jeff Nichols.
Yeah,
That's it.
Mike
Jeff-
Nichols is the graduate.
Jeff Nichols, who does like Give Me Shelter and all those things, like
Yeah,
who's like
yeah.
a 2-time
I
Academy
think
Award nominated director.
Take Shelter comes out like a couple years after that album.
Because I remember
think.
seeing them on the Revival tour and I'm going, my brother made a movie called Shotgun Stories. I'm
Yeah.
really proud of him. He's
And Mud.
certainly not.
He made Mud.
He's not going to totally blow away my band's accomplishments in about 18 months.
He just did that new one last year, The Bike Riders
Yeah.
with Tom Hardy. That
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Dude, fucking is a
Jodie
guy.
Comer is so fucking good in that movie.
But Bike Riders was a real great moment of it's the thing we didn't watch on Christmas instead, where we all realized we'd made a terrible choice.
Tom Hardy does a little voice.
Well, that's
like,
the thing.
does he?
It's Austin Butler.
Is his face covered too?
no, he's like,
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on? What's going. Like he has like a crazy shit. I can't do it very good. but.
It's Austin Butler and Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy
the two
and-
guys
and,
the two guys who most love to do a voice.
And Michael Shannon with weird teeth.
Yeah. October 9th, after only 262 days in office, Barack Obama is awarded the Nobel Peace Prize.
Wow.
He would go on to oversee.
Coming for DT.
Well, they heard about the beer thing.
Yeah, that was it. He smashed the beef. He would go on to oversee more drone strikes in his first year than Bush carried out during his entire presidency. During his 8-year term, he killed an estimated 3,797 people in places that we weren't even at war with, like Somalia. By comparison, Bush did 57 drone strikes during his 8 years. So, cool. Nobel Prize. You know, give it to people who earn it first.
But Bud Light.
yeah, but he's a normal guy.
Normal guys.
Normal guy.
Would a non-Nobel Peace person be on Rolling Stone too many times?
Would a non-Nobel Peace Prize winner go on Mark Maron's podcast?
That's right. I was given a tour during that.
Being in a different popular podcast recording studio when that news broke was a fucking great thing.
I
bet.
I was given a tour during that, and I watched the Ospreys and Marine One fly over the Hollywood sign, and I was like, they're going to Mark Maron's house right now.
There were
Go
snipers on the roof of his neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
I live in the neighborhood next to that. And
Oh,
it
shit.
was the whole neighborhood was a Twitter with
The hills are alive with the sound of goons.
Yeah. Who are your guys? Palantir?
Yeah. McKinsey.
McKinsey.
Reagan. Love Reagan. I want to do all the shit he did. We just mentioned it. October 13th, the Flaming Lips released Embryonic, maybe one of my biggest balloon pops of the year. Really psyched, and then they went all experimental. Never recovered, in my opinion, but I'm sure there's someone smarter than me who can tell me why it's good.
So, okay, here, let me get to it. It's the last good Flaming Lips thing ever made. It is the one time where they actually are a weird experimental band and not sort of a pop band that's sort of selling you on an idea. It has, I think that it's far and away their most interesting record. It's very, very fun. Like, if you just give into it and let it run like it's a prog rock or a krautrock record, it really starts to make a ton of sense. I think that it's totally a vibes record.
Big head shakes from
the
Rivers.
song crafting on it, non-existent. The vibes, infinite.
I need a melody. I'm sorry.
Not there, not present.
So October 15th.
They also won't play any of it live, and it makes me furious.
Good. They shouldn't. October 15th, speaking of popping balloons, the Balloon Boy hoax, 6-year-old Colorado boy Falcon Heaney
Come on.
was claimed.
Doesn't that feel like a long time ago?
Hi, I'm Falcon Heaney. I'm normal.
Well, he was a 6-year-old at that point. His father, Richard Heaney, very abnormal. So it was claimed by his publicity-seeking father that he had climbed into a silver homemade UFO-shaped balloon before it took to the skies. The news followed this balloon for 3 hours. The police searched their house and found the boy safe at home. Listen to the Goods from the Woods number 195 with NPR's All Things Considered Steve Chiatakis in this very room talking about the Balloon Boy hoax, because I was like, well, I have a real newsman in here. I have to tell him about what I believe to be the day the news died. Because I was at home during this, and for 3 fucking hours they followed a UFO balloon that supposedly had a boy in it, but you're looking at it, you're like, it's not big enough to hoist a boy.
There's no boy in there.
We were all looking for
It's
that boy.
Schrodinger's balloon.
Yeah.
I know what size a balloon needs to be to shove a boy in.
Also, the reason I think this is the day that the news died is while this is happening, literally that night, the Senate killed the public option for the ACA.
Wow.
So the news is following Balloon Boy. Meanwhile, Joe Lieberman's like, I'll filibuster if you put that in there because I have
Wow.
to stand up for my asshole friends in Connecticut.
Balloon
Damn.
boy is a psyop.
Yeah, Balloon Boy. I hate to say it.
Fucking Falcon Heaney.
Falcon goddamn Heaney.
What's he doing now?
I think
Works for Hawk 2's channel.
He's a segment producer on Talk To the podcast.
as of the recording of that episode way back when, he was in a metal band where he was just being like, it wasn't a hoax. My dad's innocent.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was in the balloon.
The media framed me. Trump 2016.
Wait, oh boy.
Oh, straight up.
Oh, Falcon.
Yeah. Yep.
This can't have surprised you.
No. Oh, well, let's have a little.
What a bird brain.
Oh,
I'm gonna
damn.
dive out the window.
Damn.
left here.
That's what he looks like.
Oh no, he's so angular.
He looks like a falcon.
He,
Oh, yeah.
he does look like he
His
looks like.
parents looked at him and were like, "Well, it's funny to call him."
I'd
this."
like to shove him in a balloon now.
He kind of looks like, this is for the Zelda fans out there. He looks like a Zora.
He does. He very much looks like a Zora. Accurate.
Man.
Thank you. Long racing helmet head.
October 20th, let's have a little goddamn fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Lady
Fun
Gaga dropping Bad Romance. And I realized this is off of The Fame Monster, which is the EP. The Fame was released the previous year, and Poker Face hit number 1 this year. This is where I became aware. Somehow I just
You
missed
missed
I
Poker
didn't know.
Face.
this. I heard, and when I saw the video, I just remember going, "Oh heavens! Britney Spears and Trent Reznor had a baby finally."
I'm gonna be honest. The second that meat dress dropped, I was on board.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, I'm super into this.
Yeah,
I knew that all the worst people hated her, so she must be cool.
Oh yeah,
I knew that she had an ethnic nose and was weird, so I was
Ooh.
on board.
Also, she's bizarro Alanis Morissette, because Alanis Morissette started off very pop and then became like coffee shop, singer-songwriter. She's the opposite. She was coffee shop singer-songwriter and then became Lady fucking
And
Yeah,
now
yeah,
makes
yeah.
kind of unlistenable pap.
Hey, whatever.
That new album was okay.
It sure was.
Yeah.
I like how she says abracadabra. It's
So did
different.
Steve Miller.
I thought you were going to say Steve Winwood.
I wish.
And Sugar Ray, too. They did a cover of the Steve Miller song.
Man, me and a coworker talked about Sugar Ray for too long the other day.
Was it 5 seconds?
It was actually 14.
It was 14:59. God damn it.
There we go.
We're the same guy.
We're the same.
Same reference points entirely.
The exact same day, by the way. That is when we get.
The national anthem for 2 years.
Yes, absolutely. This
I'm
would.
buying shoes. I'm going to the mall. I gotta go to other places. I'm in a Burger King now.
This song would basically dominate the charts for the rest of the year, spending 5 weeks at number 1.
Wow.
That seems short to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey,
Well,
we had
charts
to.
matter.
This feels like truly like it was number 1 for 1,000 years.
We had to make room for 26 weeks of the Black Eyed Peas at number 1,
forgot
folks.
about that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so
Yeah, we got an Obama and we became irresponsible immediately.
but these songs are there. They're out there. I don't need to talk about them. What I want to talk about, October 30th, 2009, Weezer releases Raditude. Oh boy. And it features, of course, the song Can't Stop Partying featuring Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You ever heard this, Kevin?
I've never.
I
heard
have.
this.
You know how you unearth things in therapy. I feel like I'm remembering this for the first time.
They just so committed to being the worst band in the world.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, so this is the album after I decided to, stop worrying and just love
The bomb.
post album Weezer, like post Pinkerton Weezer.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was hilarious because my friends love Weezer, so I was just like, yeah, I like the Red album and later.
Weezer starts for me at pork and beans.
Yeah. Oh fuck that! I'm the greatest man who ever lived.
No, that actually. I mean, that's
that's a banger.
That's a fucking. That's what an exercise in just excess.
I just think about that tour from like 5 years ago now, where it was the Pixies and Weezer, just like the two bands who I've had to emotionally adjust my feelings for the most.
I saw the Weezer on the Weezer. I saw the Weezer.
The Weezer.
I saw the Weezer.
My
with
Weezer.
the
The Weezer. Yeah.
I saw them in college. I think it was maybe this year. Was this? No, it was the Red Album tour year, I think.
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah, it was
Red
Porkin'
album.
and Beanin' still.
But I went to go see them on my college campus because Angels and Airwaves was opening
Oh,
for them.
no.
And I had never seen. I just wanted to see one of the members of Blink-182. Like I'd never seen them live. I was like, I just got to see it, and I could go for like really cheap because I'm a student. And yeah, that was underwhelming.
Yeah.
If you can imagine such a thing.
I did want to make mention of the fact that they did do a AOL live session featuring
Kenny.
Oh.
Oh, this is a perfect point for me to have.
Wasn't expecting it.
No one ever expected it.
I can't read the screen from here, so that when he appeared, it genuinely shocked me.
It's rare to really get you like
That was a
startled, and the first
visceral
blow of
reaction.
Kenny G really shook you in a way I've maybe never seen.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty unflappable, but Kenny G, goddamn.
He truly emerges out of the shadows
He
behind
does.
us.
Comes out of a thick of darkness.
Yeah.
Was not
like
expecting.
creatures in the Black Cauldron.
November 3rd, King Khan and the Barbecue Show release Invisible Girl. I have put I'll Be Loving You on every summer mix I've made since then.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
It's a fucking perfect song, Garage Soul. Also, King Khan got beat up by the guy from Mastodon one night in Atlanta. So, just throwing that out there.
Fuck
November 5th, Nadal Hassan kills 14 people at Fort Hood. He was described as a jihadist, basically a fucking...
We don't need that pun.
fucking...
Don't need that pun.
Not unlike the Pulse nightclub guy, just a goddamn loser who just got really into religion. So Hassan has lost all of his appeals and is awaiting lethal injection at Leavenworth. And I suspect the next time Trump is feeling froggy, he'll execute him on live TV.
Throw him in a tank of sharks or something.
Yeah,
Shit.
truly.
November 6th, here's the big comedy punchline. Precious, based on the novel Pushed by Sapphire, is released.
Oh, God.
So just every...
I'm having so many open mic flashbacks.
We've been talking about doing Avatar 2 based on the novel Push by Sapphire since the beginning of the show, and we've never done it, and I don't think we're ever going to do it.
It's far enough now that you could.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a period of open mic in LA.
It was every punchline.
Every punchline.
Wait, was it literally just that based on the novel Push by Sapphire was the punchline?
Or like the based on
Or
the
a
novel
tag.
Bang Ba Ba. It was-
Like kind of like in other poems by Maya
Yes.
Angelou. Okay,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
got you.
It
I
was
got you.
everyone had
It was
one.
that. November 10th, John Allen Muhammad, one of the DC snipers, is killed by lethal injection at the age of 48.
Oof.
So,
Yeah.
it took that long to get rid of that guy. November 13th, we got three bangers.
Yeah, we do.
2012, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and Old Dogs are all released.
Oh shit.
I love Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah, that's the one I'm seeing.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that said Isle of Dogs for a second.
Oh,
and I was
no.
like,
Oh,
no,
heavens,
that's much
no.
later. Wes Anderson didn't do 2 Critter movies in 1 year.
Yeah.
Old dog.
What is Old Dogs?
Old Dogs is a movie. Oh, we should
Wait,
do
is
a.
this Tim Allen? Wait, I get old
That's
dogs
the Shaggy
and
dog.
No, but there's also there's a wild. I get wild hogs,
Hogs.
and old
Wild
dogs
hogs.
confused.
Yeah. It's so.
They're kind of the same thing.
Old
in my
Dogs
head.
is
Yes.
John Travolta and Robin Williams
Yes.
star together. And again, it's a fucking Disney movie that is genuinely insane. Like,
Yeah.
it is truly one of the most
Is
insane.
it a talking animal movie?
There's a gorilla in it, but it's he's not
That's not what I
talking.
was expecting
He's
at all
not
from
talking,
Old
no.
No.
Old Dogs. There's a gorilla in it.
There's no talking dog.
Nope, it's just you could teach an old dog new tricks. Like so, it's Robin Williams trying to break out and learn new tricks.
like gorilla maintenance.
Well, so one of his things is he gets a spray tan,
Ooh.
and the way they show him getting a spray tan is in like a glass cube, and he's just being sprayed by
Yeah.
the tan juice,
like
and
delousing
But
in
he's
prison.
so hairy.
that's what it
so-
looks like. He's like mostly nude, like they've covered his ass, obviously, because it's a Disney movie. But it looks like he's in some sort of weird torture chamber, just being gassed.
Jigsaw is tanning him.
It's one of those movies that I love, which is that it's a terrible movie with huge stars.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Where you're like, every one of you has a team that's supposed to stop this from happening.
How many people saw the script for Old Dogs and went, yes, do this, you must.
Yeah.
John Travolta makes sense. Robin Williams, it feels like he didn't need to be doing this in 2009.
Right.
He's in a little bit of a lull there, but like,
Wait, that's 2 movies a year for him, though, because he got World's Greatest Dad
World's
earlier.
Greatest Dad is also this
Damn.
year too. So
That's
he's
crazy.
you know,
So he did one for them, one for him.
yeah.
real one for them, one for me. I can imagine his team reading the World's Greatest Dad script, and we're like, "You're doing a fucking Disney movie."
Yeah, you think you're gonna make us money with this Bobcat Goldthwait indie?
yeah. Holy moly!
But yeah, go watch Old Dogs.
I'm absolutely watching it as soon as I get
yeah,
home.
for real.
2012. Did y'all see that one?
I don't remember. Is that the one with the boats?
That's the one.
No, that's Dunkirk.
It's no. 2012 is the Roland Emmerich film where John Cusack escapes the apocalypse in a limo through Los Angeles.
Oh,
You know how easy it is to get through Los Angeles on a normal day in a not limo.
my
Is this
God.
like so? This is like based on the Mayan calendar thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
God, I remember how
Yeah.
stupid that was.
Woody Harrelson is like the one guy who knows it's going to happen, and he's standing next to the super crater at Yellowstone, just be like, "It's going to happen, man!" And then it does.
Is it? I don't think I have seen that one.
It's bad.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, Roland Emmerich's only made one good movie.
Which one?
Independence Day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
duh.
Everything else is good.
Yeah, because he did Geostorm.
He did
He did
Geostorm.
Moonfall.
He did Moonfall. He
which
did,
are the same movie, I think.
Are the same. Yeah, one's just much longer.
You know what's sad? He did Midway, which I've never seen. My grandfather fought at the Battle of Midway, and it's not even enough for me to be like halfway interested in that.
I love it what is it? Geostorm. They say like these 3 places are the place that we need to destabilize that are the biggest threats to America. And it was like Brazil, Korea, and Florida. like a subtle dig at Florida just being the biggest threat to America.
It is a little joke. It's a little joke I put in
It's a
there.
little bit of court commentary on Florida.
On the Florida election of the hanging Chads.
Him saying hanging chads is the second funniest voice that's been done on this podcast besides my husband.
November 27, 2009, in the early morning hours of it's Thanksgiving, the next day after Thanksgiving now, Orlando, Florida woman Ellen Nordegren discovers romantic text messages on her husband's phone. She calls the number from her husband's phone, and a woman allegedly answers by saying, "Hey, babe."
Whoa.
All but confirming the affair. The husband, of course, golf legend Tiger Woods, was then allegedly chased around the house by his wife wielding one of his golf clubs.
Good.
He got into his Cadillac. She apparently smashed the windows, at which point he drove away at 80 miles per hour and immediately hit a tree in his neighbor's house. Weirdly, toxicology reports showed that he was unimpaired at the time of the accident, and the car's computer revealed that he made no attempt to brake before hitting the tree.
Just full speed into a tree. 80 to 0.
He was not wearing a seatbelt. He was treated at a hospital with minor injuries, including facial lacerations, before being released. 2 days earlier, the National Enquirer had published reports of Wood's infidelity. After the report came out, several other women claimed that they had also had affairs with the then #1 ranked golfer in the world. A week later, he released a statement admitting to transgressions and apologizing for letting his family down. Woods and Nordegren divorced in 2010. He would go on to drive his car off a cliff in Palos Verdes in 2021.
Wait, really?
What?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember that.
Wait, is Tiger Woods alive?
Yeah.
Okay, he lived. Okay. I was just like, wait a second.
No, I was on the same boat. I was in the same boat. I was like, wait, what, is he dead? And did he die like that?
No, he just got fucked up real bad, fam.
He would go on to drive his car off a cliff 11 years later.
God
What an insane post-credits on a movie. I remember that, though.
Well, it was sad
Yeah.
because that time he got really fucked up, and people were just like, "You're at it again, you fucking cat."
Who'd you fuck this time?
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Yeah, he must have fucked a lot of people. He drove off a cliff.
Oh, my God.
It's funny because
and made no attempps to brake at the edge of the cliff.
just Thelma and Louise himself straight off. It's funny
Holding
because
hands
I
with his
didn't know
mistress.
what story you were getting to, and I was like, "Is this? I wonder if this is Tiger or if this is the astronaut lady."
Oh, I think that's a couple years before.
Is that a couple years?
Yeah, I
before?
believe
Okay.
so.
Astronaut.
Yeah.
And she put on the
She put on the
Oh, diaper lady.
Diaper lady.
Diaper lady.
Diaper lady.
We all know her. We love her.
This diaper broad.
Yeah. December 18th, Avatar is released.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Fuck yeah.
For
Did
my
y-
comedy show.
Did y'all see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, I still have not seen Avatar.
Have you not?
No.
I still haven't seen the second one, but I've definitely seen that one.
Second one is
it's such
great.
a long thing to commit to. Like at this
Yeah.
point, I'm like, I don't know if I got it right now. I don't know if I have it in me right now.
Yeah.
I will always hate Avatar for one reason and one reason only. It set off the next 2 years of having to avoid movies in 3D.
Yeah.
Because everything
Yes.
was in goddamn 3D after that.
It was
And
really badly done.
it was badly done, and if you wear glasses,
Yeah.
it's fucked. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you can't. 3D glasses and glasses don't work at all.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
bullshit.
So that was.
I just can't, like, I know it's been said to death, but like, why 7 of them? Why? Why?
Why? Because I know why.
Well-
James Cameron has been. He's truly the Walt Disney of our time.
Yeah.
In that Walt Disney, leading up to the release of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which became the most successful movie of all time.
Yeah.
Everyone said no one's going to watch an hour-long cartoon. You're fucking out of your mind. You're
Right,
stupid. You're
right.
wasting your time. It comes out. He never listened to anybody ever again.
Yep.
And James Cameron has made the most expensive movie ever 3 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all 3 times it became the most profitable movie
Yep.
ever.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Titanic, Avatar, and
True Lies.
True Lies.
True Lies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they had to crash a fucking Harrier jet into a hotel.
That's his best one.
Tom Arnold's
that's worth a rewatch. I haven't seen that. in
Oh,
True
forever.
Lies rips.
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a guy you can't tell him no. So it's like, because rather than be doubted, he will succeed to an overwhelming degree.
Yeah.
It's a magical amount of spite to live your
Yes,
life by.
straight Straight up, yeah.
I mean,
I yearn for it.
I do respect that.
And he's got time to get on CNN and be like, well, I could have told you that submarine was going to explode.
Yeah,
I love that he did that too.
I've actually been to the bottom of the world. That's the thing. He walks it like he
Yeah.
talks it. He's not like an idiot.
No,
He's
no,
a smart guy.
I do like that he is the Sufjan Stevens of movies about whatever the fucking Avatar is.
Whatever the fucking Avatar is. What's all blue?
Yeah, the blue thing.
I think Sufjan only made 2 of those records, so let's hope we can keep the numbers down.
We'll see how many avatars we get.
December 20th, Brittany Murphy dies at the age of 32. Cause of death, pneumonia, with secondary factors including severe iron deficiency, anemia, and multiple drug intoxication.
Yeah.
There's some weird stuff.
There is some
that's
weird shit with
come
this.
back around later.
I don't know if I know
recently.
about
Oh yeah, what's the scuttlebutt?
Well, the kind of pneumonia that she had, you get from getting baby oil down your lungs.
Oh no!
And her husband shared a personal trainer with one Sean Combs.
Shit! Whoa! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
I was wondering why this came up. You're like, oh, there's new
Yeah.
stuff that came to light about it. Oh,
yeah, that's
boy.
well, and there was also like weird mold in the house, but the kind of pneumonia she had, it's also the exact same pneumonia that Kim Porter died of.
Oh,
which is-
wow.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
So who knows? Who knows? It's a weird. That's weird.
I love that there's a kind of pneumonia you get from baby oil in your lungs. Like,
Yeah.
That's just so. What a. It takes all kinds, doesn't it?
It really does. Shout out to Luann.
Shout out. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what a cursed show.
I know.
Everyone's
I know.
fucking dead on that
It's
show.
fucking crazy.
It's really bad. It's like for such an awesome thing that is like kind of very gentle in nature.
Yeah.
It's so much death surrounds King of the Hill.
fucking real.
So Christmas Day, back in October, Bob Dylan released a very confusing Christmas album called Christmas in the Heart. The video for this song, which is called Must Be Santa, which is sort of
And
a
it sounds like the Pokes.
polka, like klezmer sort of tune.
Yeah.
Sounds like Shane McGowan.
Yeah.
It totally does.
So the video for Must Be Santa is one of the most insane things ever put on film. Bob is at a house party wearing a wig while a guy named Count Smokula is playing the accordion.
No!
And my favorite part is they keep cutting to the outside of the house. And when they do, they deaden the sound. So it's as if you are a pervert in the bushes watching this party. It's really weird. And
Wow.
Wow.
they keep doing it. So you get a first-hand pervert's perspective for
I like to
the
imagine
song.
that's Jacob Dylan. That we're-
Yeah.
Being a wallflower. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this music just fades down. It's in the arms of an angel. So
If you're cold, they're cold.
if you're cold, Jacob Dylan's cold. The wallflowers are cold. You got to let them
If
in.
you're cold, the wallflowers are cold.
For more on Bob Dylan's Christmas album, consult The Goods from the Woods Holiday Spectacular 2015.
I might have to scrub back to that 10-year-old episode of your podcast.
He does.
Yeah,
I mean,
holy
hey, I
shit.
make these these are built to last, Kevin.
Yeah.
I know.
He talks about we talk about him doing Little Drummer Boy, which takes it's already the longest Christmas song ever, but now just imagine vampire Bob Dylan going, "Come, they told me." It takes
Oh, no.
forever.
It takes a long
He
weekend.
does Silent Night. He does all this like
Jesus.
the up tempo ones are kind of like okay, whatever.
Yeah, that
I
was
kinda
kind of a Dan
lose
Jazzy,
myself in the jaunt of it all. Fucking Dylan just gives no quarter on that record.
God.
Just fucking White Christmas.
like Tom Waits or something. Like an obscure Tom Waits album.
Yeah. So, last but not least, December 31st, 2009. I just recall this being a year where I spent a lot of time at the AVClub.com.
Oh, yeah.
And
We had those undercover
Yes.
series where
Undercover.
I loved those.
Those are great.
So good. Yeah.
Or what was it? They Might Be Giants playing Chumbawamba's Tub Thumping.
The one that it really got me into this band because I think they had a movie, The Swell Season, Glenn Hansard and whoever that lady is. I never saw the movie, but I ended up getting into The Swell Season specifically because of their cover of Neutral Milk Hotel's Two-Headed Boy.
Oh, cool.
It was so fucking good. I was like, all right, I'm into this now.
Hell yeah. That's actually where I first heard of the Polyphonic Spree also.
Oh, man.
Speaking of them from like 3 hours ago.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Well, one of my favorite things on the AV Club, they used to do the year in band names.
Oh, hell yeah.
So-
Great. I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Because as we talked about at the beginning of this episode, we usually cover New Year's Eve. God, it's so fucking boring now because
Yeah.
TV's dead.
Yeah.
I know.
And Dick
There's
Clark.
no spectacle.
Well, can I tell you, actually, hot tip,
Oh yeah.
KTLA New Year's Eve, they live stream the Vegas local news New Year's countdown.
Oh,
It's a
shit.
4-hour thing. Zero budget.
Fuck yeah.
Several years ago, heard a person doing coke off camera on the crew.
Hell yeah.
Phenomenal.
Fuck
Phenomenal.
yeah.
Big,
That's
big, big
incredible.
fan. They don't have fireworks at all. They can't even they can't afford them. It's fucking great. Oh, it's
They don't even
great.
have fireworks, but they have cocaine.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh, that's incredible.
Well, so I'll leave you now. This is the year in band names from the AV Club. This was compiled by Kyle Ryan over there back in 2009. So I'll just read a few of these and just tell me what you think. First up, Public Offenders, which stands for Poverty United, building love in inner cities. Our future for every nation does affect reality situations, which is the
Jesus.
It's
Yes.
rare when Gary Busey throws one of those out the window.
That's
I
amazing.
belong to a certain society.
Libido Funk Circus. Their website says, by popular demand, Libido Funk Circus frequently performs both 70s and 80s theme nights, and they compete in authentic costuming and music from each era. Perfect for theme parties, class reunions, and more.
Wait, it says they compete?
Yeah, that's what it's. Or they're complete.
Oh,
Sorry.
No, okay,
Long
that's fine. That's okay.
Libido Funk Circus, it sounds like a category on Spotify now, too.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
My mood is libido. It's an AI generated like micro genre. Libido. But this show contains raunchy, off color libido funk circus. Yeah.
Well, all these now from here on out don't have any information except the first one I remember being sent to our station, which is Aykroyd.
That's great.
Truman Peyote, Calvin and the Shit Punks, Gay for Johnny Depp, John the Raptist.
Okay, I thought that said John the Rapist.
No, John. That's why you don't read ahead, Kevin.
Oh my god!
You got to really make sure that spelling is hit.
Oh yeah.
hit right.
Hey, we're gonna go see John the Rapist tonight.
Oh, this was John the Raptist tickets. Oh God, I should have worn pants.
I must have taken a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Tell me who's that riding? John the Raptist. Worst case Ontario, which
Jesus.
great. Put down the muffin. Feed God cabbage.
Love that.
Todd is new each moment. Ska blow Escobar.
Hell yes. 2 ska puns.
Yes.
Sigmund Droid, Redneck Jedi, Beer Slut, Paradise Titty, Florida equals death,
Great. A lot of that.
Computer Jesus Refrigerator,
Hell yeah.
My Milky Way Arms, Truth Maze. They got to be the worst band on this list so far.
That's the truth.
Sweet Tooth, Meat Tooth,
I hate that. I really hate
Well,
that.
I really just like that
What's a
one.
meat tooth? Is that like a meat cute?
Yeah.
Pianos Becomes the Teeth.
Oh, like a cartoon piano falls on his head, your keys become
I
teeth.
guess.
We're on a tooth run right now.
Pipes you see, pipes you don't see.
Oh.
Stab, stab, die. Stab, fuck.
Okay.
Fuck, shovel. Fester, fuck. Foggy Mountain fucker. What the fuckers, what the fucking
What the fuck,
ears.
buddies? What the fucking aliens?
Deep throat my shotgun.
Jesus.
I bet I was a massacre. The sons of many bitches. Damage pants. Nuclear power pants. The opposite of pants. The sexual disaster quartet.
Oh my God.
Girl fart. Baby dick. Baby got bacteria. The vagina panther. Butt funnel.
Wait, butt funnel?
Butt funnel. Fat function. Spelled PHUNKTION.
Hell yeah.
The gravitational pull.
Ooh.
Dolphins of tomorrow.
Gravitational pull is a reference to Flight of the Conchords.
The Rocknoceros. Stress ape. Slang chicken.
Stress ape.
The terror pigeon dance revolt. Afternoon naps. Wet coma.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. Ugh.
Roly poly guacamole.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
The electric courage machine.
Aw.
The phenomenal hand clap band. The Eternal Search for Math, Hammer No More the Fingers, and finally, Warren Jackson Hearn and the Merry Murder of Gloomendeers.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
I guess that's an emo folk or dark folk bands.
That segment plays a lot like the YouTube comment segment at the regular episode.
Oh,
Definitely.
I know.
Just
Yeah.
reading just madness over and over again.
And these, I had to go back in the AV Club archives to find this. They all were linked to MySpace pages, so
Of
these are
course.
all real. Like,
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
So
they had 4 songs up there.
yes,
Like, yeah.
The,
oh my
like
god.
the links are mostly dead, but like
Can you? I
these,
was gonna say, can you still even go to MySpace?
some of them, yeah,
Some of
yeah,
them.
some of
That's-
them if they made the the switch over,
yeah.
yeah.
That's so crazy. I love that.
So anyway,
Fucking rules.
that
2009.
is 2009 in the bag.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, what a journey! Thank y'all so much for being with us, Kevin.
course.
Where can people find you on the internet?
They can find me at KB Anderson Yo on the only 2 social medias that I really use, which are Blue Sky and Letterboxd.
All right.
And I guess Instagram too. I post about the Avatar 2 comedy show there.
That's right.
You can go to that every 3rd Saturday of the month in Los Angeles, California at the Good Night. Hey, you might meet Abigail Breslin and see a vehicular manslaughter. You never know.
Oh
It's
yeah,
always fun.
Or-
That's my favorite band, actually. Abigail Breslin
And the Vehicular Manslaughter?
Yeah, yeah. It's a great one.
and the twisted bumpers,
And the butt funnels.
the butt funnels.
butt funnel is a really good one.
Yeah.
Blood funnel.
It's, Brandie, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Brandazzle on Instagram, and then I got the Blue Sky, I got the fucking Threads, I got the Twitter. Am I writing on any of them? No, but follow me. If enough of you do, maybe I will.
Hell yeah.
My podcast is Lady to Lady. Been around for 13 years.
Fuck yeah.
Killing. We're after Mark Maron.
Coming
Yeah.
for,
Yeah, we're
coming for his
him.
crown.
Hell yeah, coming for his crown, baby. Feels good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then Burn This Records, my comedy record label. A lot of friends of the show have been on it, and
Hell yeah.
it's a real great time.
Kyle, where can people find you online?
You can find me at kyleclarkersrad.substack.com for all your comic book and comedy video needs, and Kyle Clark is Rad on Instagram for links to the comics, then also stand-up gigs. So
Hell
go check
yeah.
those out.
You can find me on most forms of social media at Rivers Langley. And hey, buy shirts. ProWrestlingTees.com/thegoodspod. Make you look skinny on TV. Best way to support our show. Yay. If you're watching this right now, you're doing it. It's patreon.com/thegoodspod. Second best way to support our show. Leave a comment or rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, because that shows the attitude of gratitude. And if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, Daddy, we're giving you the Nobel Prize, even though you ain't done shit. The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.